This is a HeadGum podcast.
Greetings, Nadpoles. It is I, the Breakfast Wizard, here to talk to you about Magic Spoon, the sacred artifact I use to cast my cereal-mancy spells. After years of... Oh, what's that? It turns out this is an ad for Magic Spoon the cereal, not my spellcasting focus. As such, I'm going to let Caldwell take over. Ta-ta! Hey gang, Caldwell here. Sorry about that. Real quick, here is what you need to know. Birthday cake flavor is back. That's right, this limited edition cereal was so popular that Magic Spoon brought it back, and now you can get it for yourself. For a limited time, Magic Spoon is offering a free box of birthday cake cereal with every purchase, including subscriptions. This cereal is normally $10, so this gift with purchase is a great deal. To take advantage of this offer, head to magicspoon.com/PawPawBDay to grab a custom bundle of cereal and get a free box of birthday cake and try the magic for yourself. Remember, this exclusive offer is only available to NADPOD listeners. So go to magicspoon.com/PawPawBDay to add a free box of birthday cake to any order. Magic Spoon is so confident in their product, it is backed with a 100% happiness guarantee. So if you don't like it for any reason, they will refund your money, no questions asked. Okay, the Breakfast Wizard is still loose in my house somewhere, so I have to go. Thanks for listening, and see you next time.
Hey guys, it's Murph with a quick announcement. We have a couple episodes left in our Feywild arc, but after that we are going to take a 2-week break from the Bohemia campaign. That said, don't worry, we'll still be putting out episodes. On Thursday, April 18th, we'll be doing a Q&A episode and releasing an episode of Trinivale. On Thursday, April 25th, we will be releasing another Trinivale episode to keep you satiated with more play episodes while I take a little breather between arcs. So to recap, you'll be getting a Q&A and 2 Trinivales the last 2 weeks of April. We will be coming back with a vengeance in May with a return to our Bohemia campaign and the launch of our next arc. We'll also be doing the Donkey Kong one-shot that we promised you for getting us to 3,000 reviews, so thank you for that. But before that, we still have our Feywild finale episodes, and let me tell you, this is a thick sode, one of my favorites we've ever done. I hope you enjoy it. On with the show. Welcome to the campaign after the campaign. This is not another D&D podcast. Welcome back to Bohemia, everyone.
Bohemia.
I'm your Dungeon Master, Brian Murphy, joined by Jake Hurwitz.
Hard-won Surefoot.
Emily Axford.
Moonshine Sabin. Damsel in dirigible.
Oh, yay!
Y'all get
Boy,
it?
oh boy.
Wow.
And Caldwell Tanner.
Beverly Togold V, Hillholm Homewrecker.
Oh.
I almost thought for one of my intros, I thought of doing Hole Wrecker since like hobbits live in holes, and
do.
I technically kissed Balnor,
Oh, yeah.
and then we found out he had a wife.
But she's dead. Or she doesn't even exist.
Yeah.
The hounds are the real hole wreckers.
Yes.
That's true.
You
yeah.
kissed his potentially dead future wife. Or no, sorry. That doesn't make any sense.
Yeah.
He has a potentially dead future wife.
Yeah.
Cool, guys. So let's do a little recap. Last week, you all entered the Autumn Court and executed Operation Honest Lad. You walked right up to the Eladrin guards, informed them that you had Queen Cyrilla, then were taken directly to Princess Jovier, their leader.
Kind of takes away the reason to call it Operation, huh? Kind of like a fancy name for just doing
I think fancy names are important.
and being.
I think everything lad needs to be established.
Doing lad.
All right, y'all. I got to do Operation Peeing Lad.
It's important. It's an affirmation to yourself.
It's really good, especially when it doesn't have like alliteration or anything. There's nothing clever about it. It's just an honest lad.
Oh, you're right. It would be Operation Leaking Lad.
There you go.
That's when
That's
you're
very
going to
good.
That's when you
bathroom.
go pee. You met the princess, this half Eladrin, half goblin, whose throne was in a Viking hall full of her rowdy subjects. You confided in her about Queen Cyrilla's curse, and she advised you that in order to break it, you'd need to deal with Queen Ezra of the Unseelie. She offered to protect Cyrilla behind her walls, but in exchange asked that you deliver the Unseelie crown to her once your quest was completed. Jovier argued that there should never be only one court in the Fae, Fae and suggested that, given her current kingdom full of goblins and assorted weirdos, she'd be the perfect person to rule over the Winter Court. You agreed and drank to your pact, then continued drinking. Beverly met a new friend, an Autumn Eladrin boy named Tehran. After an evening of investigating an owlbear den and some heavy flirtation, Bev declined Tehran's advances, to be true to Erlin, but did end up sneaking a kiss in the end there before Misty stepping away.
Leave him alone. He's young. Gotta sow his wild oats now.
Don't you at him.
Leave him alone.
I'm conflicted.
You all slept in separate rooms for the first time. The next day, you set off for the Winter Court to find Queen Ezra and the tower where King Lesteborn has been locked away. You hired a goblin pilot named Gui to take you in a hyper-fast flying machine, but unfortunately, there was immediately a malfunction, and Gui was ejected from the apparatus. Luckily, Hard One was mostly listening to the instruction and figured out how to fly the thing. After some false starts and nearly plummeting out of the sky, you got the hang of it and began flying steadily
Not
towards
to mention
the Winter
moonshine
Court.
power in that shit.
That's true.
Show respect where respect is due. Youngin'.
Much respect to Moonshine.
Before you get your bell rung, man.
And that's where we are now.
Just to clarify, we all still know how to fly the plane.
Yes. Yeah, we don't need to. It has been weeks since we've recorded this, so I do not expect you to know exactly which lever to use now.
That would be a wild pop quiz.
I pull number 5.
You guys die. That's the self-destruct. We established that.
No way.
Yeah.
One.
I just wanted to pull the moon roof.
So you guys know how to fly this at this point. You guys went through your moment of panic, but were able to get it going, and you got the propellers going. This trip is over a day. Once you get it moving at like a medium consistent speed, so you guys are able to rest, kind of take turns, and get your spells back and get your HP back. So Hard One, you are in the captain's seat. Bev Sr. is sitting co-pilot, kind of directing you towards where you need to go. As you guys have left the autumn territory and head into winter, you see that the trees below begin to die and the land becomes barren. From what you know of the Winter Court, it's not a winter wonderland.
Okay.
It is like the dead, bitter side of winter.
I was about to be like, this is like not painting a pretty picture of winter.
No.
What about snowshoeing?
This is not like Frostwind.
No, it's not like Frostwind, and it's not even like... Even with the summer court being cursed and it being covered in frost, it's still like beautiful there. This is not beautiful.
Do we look into the lakes below us and see any frozen giant fish?
You do see like it's all like
That was such a Caldwell question on my part.
Caldwell did slide you a note before you asked.
I just want to spread them out. The moonshine question would have been, is there a frozen mermaid village down there?
No, it would be more like Bev would ask that question
Yeah.
and then Moonshine would insist that you stop there.
Yep.
That's how it goes.
Anyway, yeah, we want to hook up with the merfolk.
Yes. So you guys see the trees down there are all like gnarled and the land is cold and gray. And occasionally you will see some terrifying creature, like some giant spider just like skittering across the land trying to catch up to your flying machine.
Look at that.
Oh, let's get away from that.
I was expecting a lot more talking snowmen.
Yeah,
This is not
I
great.
packed like really adorable ski lodge wear.
Yeah. That you look
Stocked
like
my Kindle full of books to read by the fire.
you look cozy. You got like a full hookah going on there.
Yeah, no.
Right, I see a bag full of marshmallows and a mug.
I'm starting to feel like I might toss it.
Well, give me the marshmallows.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, let's all have some marshmallows.
Try and hit that spider on the noggin.
Balnor quietly puts his earmuffs away.
Aw.
Won't be reading these, I guess. So you guys all see that as you travel, the sun moves. It goes from sunset over the horizon to fully disappearing and becoming night, not because of the passage of time, but just because as you physically move through the seasonal territories in the Feywild, the sun moves to match your location. So it is now night. And not a pretty night, a strange, creepy night. There are no stars in the sky, just a big full moon. This area is so devoid of life that you can almost feel the silence as you guys are flying along. Like you just hear the propellers going, and if nobody's talking, it's just this really awkward like, oh, okay, well, like Balnor feels like he needs to keep the conversation going. Like he keeps going in loops.
Beverly keeps like trying to get a license plate game going, but then realizes there are no other planes.
Yeah, Bev, we keep playing I Spy, and it's always just a twig. A frozen twig. Every time it's been a goddamn frozen twig.
It was snow that one time.
That's true, but there was a twig underneath that snow.
I got you with that one, though.
Yeah, that's
You
true.
fell for it.
All right, it's a great game. You're right.
There's really no sound system on this thing, huh?
I brought the sound system. I produced the solo cup.
Oh my God. Pop the speaking stone in.
I'm on the pursuit of happiness, I know. Let's get some Snow Patrol going.
Oh, question.
If I lay here, if I just lay here.
Bev Senior's like, I don't know who these guys are, but I like this tune.
Yeah, we can groove to this.
And just forget the world.
Maybe it's like the solemn road trip vibe, but I'm wondering, y'all both got someone that you love, right? What does that add to your life? To have a girlfriend or a boyfriend, even if they're not on this plane.
Well, my girlfriend's dead, but I've got a couple other people that I love.
Okay.
I pat Papa on the head.
Yeah. And the head, Glad's head, you mean?
and I pat Glad's head too.
Having people you love just makes you fight harder. I mean, the thing that's hard is when they're not here and when you can't protect them, and you just have to trust that they're going to be okay.
But how do y'all decide?
Decide
I feel
what?
like it's so hard to like someone for that long.
Yeah, I mean, me and Moonshine, we tried.
All right, I jump off. Is there a parachute on here? I look for a parachute. I suit up. I go towards the window.
I put the speaking stone in the bigger cup.
I don't know. I'm 15. Don't ask me.
You're right. That is foolish of me to be reaching
Dad,
out
do
to
you know?
y'all.
You know, I think you guys got a great thing going here. You got good friends, good pals that you travel with. I'll tell you, it's nothing better.
Do you think Moonshine and Hard One would date? Because I've been thinking about, like,
I could,
if that
I could
were to
ship
happen.
them.
Mhm.
You see, Bev Senior looks at you two guys. You guys ever considered
I sort of placed Moonshine's hair in front of her lips to see what she
Yeah.
would look like with a beard.
I don't know if I have what Hard One's looking for.
It's good, right?
I quickly wild shaped just my chin into a billy goat.
Hard One just like dead focuses on the wheel.
seriously, guys, we got to focus up.
It shakes
yeah.
him to his very core.
Hey, Dad, can you fly? Me and Hard One got to do some squats.
Yeah, I could take over for a minute there.
Okay, 1,000 burpees. Let's go, kid.
They call them burpees because you puke, right?
That's it, right?
Balnor's puking instantly. He did like 3.
Oh, well, y'all get Papa in there. After the recent near-death experiences, I think Papa needs to train a bit.
Yeah.
You see, Papa looks mad.
Papa?
He's just eating a bunch of candy.
Papa, the only muscle you're working these days is your brain, and I know it's a strong one, but I need you getting buffer.
You see, he lays down on his back and starts having like a temper tantrum, just like scrambling and worming around.
Mind and body. Papa.
Papa, the first step to a better you is admitting that you need to improve yourself.
He's just eating the tuna.
Okay, that's good. That's protein.
good,
Lean
yeah.
protein.
Wait, how fatty is that tuna? Oh, it's fatty tuna.
I slap
great.
it out his hand.
So you see Bev Senior's looking out the window as he's kind of flying through the winter territory, and he goes, yeah, most of the life here is subterranean, so we're not going to see much activity down there. But when we see King Lesterborn's tower, that's above ground. We'll see some action then.
What's happening underground? What kind of animals and monsters?
She's wondering if there's a merfolk village down there.
Merfolk.
I don't know. Maybe I'm looking for love. Who knows these days?
I guess it'd be more.
I leave everyone and look out the window quietly.
Bev files this away, a little mental note.
I imagine being a merman. There's a way.
It'd probably be mole men, not mermen. Down in these parts.
Oh, molefolk.
Yeah.
Interesting. Good
They're-
diggers.
You know, the bad eyesight, but like, you know, they can really sniff out a good personality, I think.
So after several more hours of traveling through this barren wasteland, you finally see, illuminated by moonlight, is Lestiborn's tower. It sits on the edge of a cliff, hanging precariously over the abyss beyond. It's built of black rock, but each individual brick is enormous. It looks like this must have been built by giants. The stones are of all different sizes, so the tower is a bit misshapen. It doesn't shoot straight up. It leans a little to the right at the bottom and a little to the left in the middle, then spreads out to be this big circular chamber at the top, just under a great spire. The terrain rises naturally up to the entrance at the bottom. It's quite mountainous, big crags jutting out. There doesn't seem to be any natural walkway. The tower itself has a few windows that are spread throughout the different levels of the tower, which are essentially just areas where rocks are missing, and you see a dull blue light glowing from inside.
So is this tower separate from wherever Ezra's main castle is?
Oh,
You
this
see,
is like a little prison.
Yeah, you see Bev Sr. nods and he goes, Queen Ezra keeps him separated from the rest of the Unseelie. I think she doesn't trust him that they won't take him out or something.
Yeah,
He's not the most popular amongst the Unseelie.
Keep that dick on a chain. Sure.
Yeah. So you guys see all of this from a distance, and you're so used to the silence at this point that you've come to expect it, especially in this secluded place. But suddenly, you see a winged creature fly by in the moonlight. It meets another winged creature, and the two clash in battle in the air. Below, you see that there are troops storming this tower. It is extremely difficult to see what is going on because despite it being night, none of the troops are carrying torches. Everything's far away enough that you can just like barely hear stuff if you have like a window cracked, which I know you do because you're blasting Cuddy.
Yeah, dude.
Maybe turn that down.
You can take the stone out of the cup if you really want to.
I feel like we could have seen these people coming if we didn't have music on.
All right, it's just a really good
Just
song.
switch it back to Snow Patrol.
Would you like?
Oh, God. I put my parachute back on and look out the window pensively.
The only fighters you can see clearly are chosen angels, glowing with radiant energy. Guys, go ahead and give me perception checks.
Fuck, they got birds.
Can't believe they're using the light for that. I got an 18.
17.
11.
Bev, you notice this, and you clue the other guys in. As you're looking out, you see that there are enough angels that you can see in their glow some of the other combatants. You see Fomorians, these giant purple-skinned monsters with hunched backs. Their skin bubbles with strange muscles and bone, and they carry these giant clubs. They are joined by Cyclopses, these jacked giants who wear nothing but loincloths, even in the winter. They've got scraggly brown hair and one big eye, and they also carry these huge great clubs. You also see drow footmen, and it's an odd sight, but they appear to be on the same side as the angels. They are fighting alongside the Chosen, which you assumed to be the case because you knew that Thiala made a deal with the Unseelie. But you see that they are fighting undead and devils. You see Death Knight-looking guys in blackened armor fighting Cyclopses, skeletons and zombies going toe-to-toe with drow, and the creatures you saw fighting in the moonlight. One of them is a chosen angel, and it's having an aerial scrap with like this winged devil.
Whoa. So, wait, which side are the devils on?
Bev, can you sense, are these devils evil? I know that sounds like a foolish question, but sometimes I feel like we get tripped up.
It's important.
There's evil fucking everywhere around
Fully
here.
evil.
There's,
in terms of spells, they are evil.
So this is sort of, we don't want, we would ideally, both sides kill each other.
Yeah, it's confusing because both sides look like bad guys. It's monsters versus devils. Thiala and the Unseelie army versus what looked like Akarat-type minions. And you see Bev Sr. goes, "It looks like someone else is trying to get to Lestiborn. Or maybe they know Queen Ezra is here and they're making a play for the crown. Either way, we gotta get in there."
Wait, we gotta get in there, or do we gotta let it play out?
We can't let it play out. What if one of these people gets the crown?
Whoever wins, somebody bad's getting the crown.
Yeah,
All
we
right.
gotta use them as cover.
Yeah.
Where's the crown?
I would imagine Queen Ezra probably has it, and if they're under attack, she's most likely up in the tower with King Lesteborn.
Okay, so a hard one. If you can fly us within 30 feet, both Bev and I could Misty Step with rope so that people, if there was like an open window or something of the sort.
Great.
Yeah, then you
Because
can zip line right
I'd
in.
love to try to get into that tower without dealing with all this hustle bustle down below.
And I would love to set up a zip line.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah,
see-
take a little vacation tourism where we can.
Just really get like a nice vista as you swing in.
It's a great way to see a place.
So you guys do see there are a lot of angels and a decent amount of like aerial battle going on, but they are fighting these other devils and stuff. So as you guys start flying towards the tower, let me go ahead and do some encounter checks. Okay, so you guys see one chosen angel finishes killing one of these flying devils, and it and two chosen knights riding griffins begin riding towards your flying machine. Guys, everybody roll initiative.
Oh, dear
Here
me.
we go.
Okay.
It's a bird and two guys on other birds.
It's a bird and horsey show.
18.
11.
16.
This angel and these flying knights fly at you guys, and the angel directs them over towards you. Some kind of devil machine. A flying devil machine. It's a natural.
It's a ship. You're
I
a
can't-
goddamn bird.
I'm
It's a
painting.
natural.
I'm painting flying devil machine on the side of the ship right now.
Every good
That's
ship
a
has
good
a name.
idea.
Yeah.
Let's just pretend to be on one side.
Okay.
Hard one, that's your turn.
Okay.
But if we can switch it every time we encounter someone else. So I'll have a one sign and I'll put that out.
Yeah.
That'll say SS Theala, and then another one that says Akarat's Little Devils.
So hard one. You see that they are charging like for your ship. Like you guys are in this ship. I will tell you right now, the ship has 150 hit points, and that's how many it needs before it has like mechanical failure and falls out of the sky.
Let's protect the ship for as long as we can. If I throw my javelin with the lightning, am I going to lose it forever?
You certainly are.
What if I give him my whip to attach to the end of the javelin?
No.
Okay.
I like the effort.
It's a
You
beautiful
gotta try
effort.
it out.
I guess I'll chuck some throwing axes at him then.
Okay, go ahead.
24 to hit.
Super hits. Angel or Griffin or Knight.
Probably go for the Griffin, right?
I guess I could also just like the knights have pretty low HP. I might be able to take one of them.
Well,
out.
the knights. Okay, so these guys are more like the chosen knights that you fought in Galateron that were like near paladin level.
Oh, so not
these aren't
leaders.
like the little wiener guard guys.
Okay. Hard one hates animals. I throw the axe at the griffin. I rolled a 7.
7.
7
Okay.
damage on the griffin.
It still looks very healthy.
Let's see if I can't throw another throwing axe at it. Oh, they're not that strong. The 17 hit it?
17 hits. Yeah.
Ooh.
They're animals.
Animal hater.
12 damage.
12 damage.
I scream out the window, we disagree on this point.
Yeah, you should see him around a pregnant elk. That's love.
That's love. I have love for birds, for rams.
Do you?
For the elk
You have love.
kind.
If you have love for birds, then why do you not show kindness to me?
So you,
you admit you're
I'm
a
not
bird.
I'm not a bird. I'm not a bird.
Oh my god.
Bev, that's your turn.
my turn? Okay, cool.
So one angel, 2 knights on griffins.
How far away are the knights on the Griffins?
They are 60 feet away.
Okay, cool. There goes that plan.
Bev wanted to attach himself to the whip.
I was definitely going to try and like commandeer a Griffin, but if I'm a little far away for that, maybe I will just throw a javelin, I guess.
Sweet.
Yeah.
Okay.
Ooh, 27.
Super hits.
Great.
Throwing it at a griffin.
Yeah.
Okay. Bev, what are you doing, bud?
You know what?
No, I get it. I get it. I get it.
Oh, was that a goof?
Yeah.
Ah, he's getting it. I'm not getting it. That was a 6.
Okay.
My first attack. Shout out to the 2 crew.
Yikes.
That doesn't count because it's a javelin, not my sword.
Right. Yep. Sorry.
Okay.
Okay. That is Moonshine's turn. Cool.
I'm just gonna play it safe and do Earthbind on the chosen bird.
And that will like take him out of the sky.
It says, Choose one creature you see within range. Yellow strips of magical energy. I'd like to think that they're green. Loop around the creature. The target must succeed on a strength saving throw, or its flying speed, if any, is reduced to 0 for the spell's duration. An airborne creature affected by this spell descends at 60 feet per round until it reaches the ground.
Okay,
or
yeah,
the
I mean,
spell ends.
he's just going to fall out of the sky. Okay.
Good.
So this thing has a +3 to strength. I will roll it in front of hard one here because I sit next to hard one. It's a 21.
Jesus.
Fuck!
You see this energy comes up around the angel, briefly constricts its wings, but it bursts out. The light powers me, devil friends. Friends of devils, you.
That's right, we're devils.
Yeah.
We're devils. I looked down at the devils and I said, devil support coming in.
Devil's rule.
Devils rule. And I make little horns on my head.
You see one of the flying devils goes and gives you a thumbs up.
I
And flies by.
Yeah, and then give him a thumbs up. I do thumbs up as my horns.
Nice.
Cool. That is the angel's turn. Angel is going to run forward,
In the sky?
fly forward rather, and is going to take cracks.
That was a close one.
Take cracks at your dang airship.
Oh, jeez.
Crits
On the ship.
on the ship.
Oh, you.
My poor defenseless boat.
We gotta get this back to Gui.
This is alone.
Gui fucking pieced.
Yeah, Guipi.
I don't want to say fuck Gui because I understand where she was coming from, but like, I don't need to bless her.
No,
you
we
know?
saw Gui flee.
She
She's
kind of
not in my prayers, is what I'm trying to say.
Theranosed us.
44 damage on the first hit. Ship is down to 106 HP.
Eesh.
Takes a second attack, hits. That is 19 damage. You guys are gonna get sullied. It seems like this angel's just on top of your flying machine, just thwacking at it. You see radiant energy exploding. That is the knight's turn. They fly forward on the griffins and are gonna take cracks at the ship. First guy misses on his first attack, misses on his second attack, rolls 2 6s. I just rolled 3 6s in a row. This is really
Devil's
good for
number.
the Devils.
Go Devils.
And then I rolled a nat
Devils.
1.
Yeah, we love infernal beings. We love them.
More thumbs up.
Guys, I'm not comfortable with this.
That is Balnor's turn. Balnor is going to
Whip out that gun.
whip out that gun and start
Yeah.
taking shots at the griffins.
Get that flint.
Bang,
Get
bang.
out of the area, you monstrosities. Misses on the first attack. Boom! Goes off in the ship.
You lion or bird? Pick a dang lane.
Misses twice.
Oh, goodness.
Bev Senior face steps
Yes.
out of the ship.
Daddy.
Goes
Yeah.
over to one of the knights with the griffin, stabs down into the griffin, and misses on the first attack, but hits on the second attack. And he does 24 damage. This griffin is looking extremely messed up. That is Hard One's turn.
Sweet. Is
How-
the Griffin? Oh, sorry.
I was going to say, how close is the griffin?
Yeah.
They're pretty close. They're on the ship attacking it.
Okay.
So I can swing my hammer at the Griffin.
Yeah, I'll say somebody else is going to need to take the controls. Balnor can do it.
Okay. Yeah, your gun's not being super effective right now.
Yeah, I'm not a great shot.
Cool. Can you just skip ahead to the 2-minute mark of this song?
If I lay here.
Other song.
I
Christ.
look out the window pensively.
22 to hit.
That hits. Are you attacking the same griffin? There's Bev
Yeah.
Senior's on one of them.
Yeah, I want to attack the one that with. Oh wait, will he fall out of the sky or he can?
He
face
can
up, right?
he can face that.
All right. 20 damage.
20 damage. You and this griffin. You see this knight starts falling. No, brothers, help me! And he starts falling with Bev Senior. You see Bev Senior just calmly falling next to him. Whatever.
Just another animal on the long list of beasts I don't give a fuck about.
You're really leaning into
Peter's
this.
going to come after you.
Yeah. And they can bring it. This Queen's Hammer is thirsty.
That is Bev's turn.
Wait, I get a second attack.
Oh,
yeah.
right. Yeah.
Oh!
Take it.
And I
That's so
won.
nice when you have such a good attack that the DM thinks you're done.
Yeah, it feels really good,
Yeah.
actually. I'm just going to relish this for a second.
I'm not done.
I just have such low
I actually might just
expectations
lay
for
here.
you, so.
If I just lay here, will you guys lie with me?
So clear now that you are all that I have. That's the first song on that album.
Is it really? Wow. 27.
To hit the other griffin?
Yes.
You monster.
I only am hitting griffins. 13 damage.
Sweet. That's Bev's turn.
Can I Misty Step onto the griffin and just like jab my sword right into the knight?
Yeah.
Cool.
Go for it. Cool. Yeah, you Misty Step onto the griffin. It's right there. It's well within 30 feet.
27.
Super hits.
I'm going to Divine Smite.
Get off my griffin, you griffin haters.
He fights for the devils.
You mistreat him.
You don't deserve this griffin.
You love devils, you little devil boy.
I'm adopting this griffin, and I'm going to name him something cool like Diablo.
And as soon as he comes on my ship, I'll murder him in cold blood.
33 damage on my first attack.
He's quite hurt.
Yeah.
You absolute devil boy.
I bet you feed
Unleash.
this griffin a high corn diet. You're not supposed to do that.
I just buy the feed from the store.
You just buy the feed.
I just buy the feed.
You're
gotta put
supposed to keep him on a single protein
You
diet.
killed one of them.
And you're killing it slowly. I'll put it
Yeah.
out of its misery.
to release them from your torture.
I'm going to release this griffin back to the wild like it deserves. That's a 16. Does that hit?
That does hit. Oh wait, no, that doesn't hit the knight. No,
damn it.
Sorry.
It'll hit the griffin, though.
It
No!
will hit the griffin. You already made your choice, though. You made your choice. Moonshine.
Okay. So currently the angel is on the ship.
ship.
So if I cast Earthbind on it, it's not gonna fall.
I
out
mean,
the
he's
sky.
like flying next to it, holding onto it. I'll have him do his strength saving throw. If he fails it, he'll get taken out of the sky.
Okay, I'm gonna go for it again.
You're gonna go for it again? Okay.
Yeah, dude.
So fucking
Roll in
mad
front of
if
me.
this
Let me
doesn't
go
work.
ahead and roll it in front of our boy. Hard one
Mad
here.
at myself, of
Plus 3 to
course.
strength.
I'm also close to you, just letting everyone at home know.
I just prefer Jake, if that makes sense.
It's weird.
Totally.
Everyone think of the number
There's
one.
There's more stuff on,
There's a
on your
lamp
side,
there.
Caldwell.
I've cleared a big space
Too
for
many
you
things.
here.
You
Please
did. You know what?
do
I'll
crew.
go to Caldwell's side.
Yay!
Okay.
2 crew.
No.
2 crew.
It's an 8.
It's only an 11.
You chose correctly.
Bye bye.
This knight is bound. Devil friends! Devil friends!
That's
So
right.
he falls out of the
I
sky.
serve the devil.
We're a bunch of little devils.
Don't let the ground hit you on your way out.
Akarat's nasty thoughts. Here we are.
That is...
Wait, oh, you mean thoughts like THOTS?
Well, both.
Hell yeah.
I'd say both.
That is the knight's turn. His griffin is going to take a full 160-foot dash action to get away from the chopper.
Bye.
Kiddo.
I got this.
You just hear deep below Bev Sr. go, "Oh, Bev!"
Don't worry.
Go ahead and do an opposed strength check against this knight as he tries to throw you off.
18.
Okay, you win. You guys are just wrestling.
Do I throw him off?
You do not throw him off because it was his turn to attack. So
Gotcha.
you stop him from doing what he's trying to do. But he's pretty far away now. I will say the ship has at least that much speed. Balnor steers the ship, sends it after the griffin, and gets up nice and close for you guys. That is Bev Senior's turn. You see on Bev Senior's turn, face steps back into the ship. That is Hard One's turn.
I high five Bev Senior right as he comes in. But I can't see. Oh wait, I can't see Bev.
You guys are close. You guys
Yeah.
are like flying next to it. You guys are like chasing this griffin and this knight.
I won't hit the griffin.
Bev
I'll hit-
gives the same car kind of nod that you do when you see someone driving the same car.
The
Nice.
Jeep nod?
Yeah, the Jeep nod.
Cool. So I give you like a salute with my left hand. With my right, I swing the queen's hammer at the knight.
Yes.
Nice.
25.
25 hits.
10 damage.
Sweet. He's quite hurt, still alive.
Let's see what I can do with the second attack. 18.
18 just hits.
14 damage.
Hard one, finish him.
Yeah.
Bevy needs a new griffin.
Awesome. I raise my hammer at the griffin's head and then smile and wink at him, and I just missed the griffin's head, and I knock the knight off.
Okay, so you guys are out of this little round of combat. You guys have killed this angel and this knight and this griffin, and now Bev is on this griffin. Bev, go ahead and give me an animal handling check.
Hell yeah.
You got this, bud.
You got this. You were made for this. You are a sir who knows how to steer.
What did you roll?
I rolled a 7.
You rolled a 7. Okay.
Can I use speak with animals?
7, aka heaven.
Okay,
He's great at it.
I'll say
Thank you.
I'll say as an action, you needed to do the animal handling check because you're like trying to calm it down and stuff. I'm saying it's freaking out because it's got people fighting on its back. It just
Okay.
saw its owner fall off. So that's your action. You could still use a bonus action to Misty Step or something, but this thing is trying to like buck you off. It is freaking out.
How close am I to the ship?
You're pretty close to it. You're within like 15
I
feet.
just don't want to waste a misty step.
You could also just jump.
We have rope. Yeah, you could jump that.
Yeah, I'll let them know that I'm jumping. I say, I'm gonna jump!
I
Okay.
put my arms out the window to catch my
Sweet.
boy.
I ready my thorn whip.
Moonshine still has a turn, so I'll say it's going to be DC 15 athletics check for Bev to jump to the flying machine. You can either roll with advantage because Moonshine is going to help.
Okay.
Or you can do the check, and then Moonshine can have Thorn Whip ready and can attempt to Thorn Whip Bev into it if you fail.
Okay.
Which would you rather
It's
do?
whichever you prefer because it's the dice are coming out of your hands.
I trust Moonshine. I'll let her whip me.
Okay. So, Bev, go ahead and do your athletics check.
Okay. That's a 9.
So you guys see Bev jumps and the griffin moves at the last second and Bev is falling a little bit short of the flying machine. Moonshine, go ahead and try to thorn whip Bev.
Oh, you're okay, Bev.
Woo!
That's gonna be 25.
Fuck yeah.
25.
I love it when my trust is rewarded.
Bev falls a
My
little
fucking
short.
whip wraps around you like a lapping tongue.
Sucks him right up like
Sucks
a
him
piece
right
of
in.
spaghetti.
Yeah.
Vinard, it's good to see you again.
Moonshine pulls Bev into the flying machine. You guys continue flying towards the tower. Okay, I'm going to keep doing encounter checks as you guys get closer to the tower. Okay, you guys see another knight and a griffin start flying near your flying machine, and you see one of these winged devils swoops down, grabs the knight off the griffin, and throws it off and continues flying away.
Cool.
Thank you, brother.
We fight for the devils!
Acarad, more like. Hang 10, my dudes.
My satanic brother!
Hang 666, more like. In fact,
Easy, everyone, easy, all right?
I don't know. I'm kind of getting into it.
it's making
Feels
me
right.
uncomfortable, Dad. I don't like it.
I carve anarchy sign into my forehead.
That's permanent.
I help cauterize it.
No, I lesser restoration it.
Thank you.
Okay, so you guys have a few more encounter checks as you guys get closer and closer to the tower. You guys are getting within like, I would say you guys are within like 400 feet now.
Okay.
Okay, nothing happens. You guys are able to just like weave through battles. You see like Fomorians and Cyclopses throwing rocks and stuff and shooting crossbows from the tower, but it's all at the guys around you and it's not at your ship.
Suckers.
Okay, next encounter check. You guys see wielding a flaming greatsword. His armor has like this red trimming to match this like fiery phoenix theme he's got going on. You see Barrett Brisden
Oh, fuck.
starts flying at your ship. You knuckleheads! You devil friends! I knew it! I knew you'd be here! And he flies at your ship, and you see Bev Sr. looks at you guys and he goes, "Ship can't handle this guy. This goofball. I gotta handle him.
Dad, no. We'll take him down together.
We all got him himself. I told you.
You can't face Queen Ezra and him. I need to fight him."
Okay, I told you. We'll bring
Faye
it.
steps
No.
out.
I
you
missed
see- I
missed his
wherever he
step.
is.
Okay, you guys see Bev Sr. Faye steps out. As soon as he Faye steps out, you guys appear right next to him. It's you three guys and this angel all hanging in the air. Bev Sr. grabs onto him. You guys want to do like athletics checks? I'll say opposed athletic checks against Barrett Brisden. If you fail, you just fall. It is now like there's way too many of you. He can't carry all of you.
23.
Ooh, okay. He's got a plus.
Beverly is.
He's
shaking
got
his
a
head.
+6 to athletics. What did you get, Bev?
I got a 9.
9. 17.
Tell my dad I said hi.
You guys misty step out. You see Bev Sr. grabs onto Barrett Brisden. Moonshine, you grab onto Barrett Brisden. Beverly goes to grab onto Barrett Brisden, and Barrett just backhands him. And you see Beverly flies off, and Bev Sr. goes, "You should have listened to me, kid!" Everybody roll initiative.
Oh, dear.
8.
15.
Never got the listening patch, Pa. 4.
Okay. That is Bev Sr.'s turn. Jesus, what the fuck is Bev Sr. gonna do? He just saw his boy get knocked out of the fucking sky.
Can I just make eye contact with him and say, "I got Bev, don't worry."
I trust you. He is going to attack Barrett Brisden. And he hits. He does 24 damage. Bev Sr. misses on the second attack. You see Barrett pulls up his sword. On Barrett Brisden's turn, Moonshine, go ahead and do an opposed athletics check against him.
21.
He also got a 21 roll off.
Oh, dear.
Okay.
You say first.
11.
25.
Woo!
Yes, bitch.
Moonshine, he wastes his
Good.
fucking
He
turn.
wasted his fucking turn.
Trying to push you
All
off.
right. I take it.
Yeah, just a maelstrom of fucking wings. Bev Sr.'s just hanging onto him with one hand and batting at him. This dude is trying to swing back at you guys, trying to push you off. That is Hard One's turn.
How close are they to the ship? Can I lean out and get a...
30 feet because they misty stepped.
Oh, okay. Is there anything I can do for Bev? Like throw a rope? Or is it too late? Has he fallen?
Great question. Bev has just been batted away from Barrett Brisden. Go ahead and roll a D4. And I'll say on a 4, he just happened to get batted like near the ship.
Ooh,
And maybe you can use a rope or something to try to grab him.
great. I did roll a 4.
I mean, I can't argue with that. So you see, okay, I'm going to
Dims
go
the
ahead.
dice.
I will roll, though. I'm going to roll.
Well, I'm probably going to use my action to just sort of shuffle the speaking stone.
Right, yeah.
I want to change the tunes.
I land on the
Yeah, there was
windshield.
sappy road trip music, and it was really fucking with my head.
Yeah.
So Bev is
We're going downtown in an alley around.
Bev is flying towards the ship. Go ahead and roll a d6. We'll say he's fallen 10 feet for every one you get, so try not to roll high.
I rolled a 3.
Okay. So he's like arcing 30 feet below the ship. Tell me what you do.
Can I throw down a rope to him?
You can throw like a javelin with a rope attached.
And I've got a Beverly question.
Uh-huh.
Could I jump out of the airship with a rope
And have like...
and have Balnor tie it so I catch Beverly and swing back around?
I will have Balnor do a check to be real quick with it.
I want to do it.
Okay. I'll have Balnor do an athletics check, which is better than he has bad dex.
Okay.
Okay, so you are essentially just like, you saw them all misty step out, and you're like, oh, fuck, and you just like tied a rope around yourself and jumped out and just like, Balnor, back me up.
Yeah, I looked at Balnor and I just said, figure it out, buddy.
So you're just going to intercept me?
Yeah, I'm just going to intercept. I'm going to basically dive out one window, try to catch you, and then be
swing?
swung around the other side.
Okay, I'm going to say to do that, that's a DC 30 athletics check.
Wow.
To grab Bev, that'll be a 20. So I'll say you guys will still be okay.
Great.
And Balnor will have to roll an athletics check. I'll say that
It might be nice if you stayed out though, so I could jump into your arms too.
Oh, that's cool. All right, sweet. So I'm gonna tie a rope around my waist as I dive out the window.
Hard one.
Okay.
Hoping to hell that Balnor
Okay.
ties the other end.
Balnor gets a 22 athletics.
Hell yeah.
You see real quick he ties it around.
Fuck yes,
Balnor,
dude.
the night we need.
You got it, bud.
The night we need.
The night we need. Not the
Save
night
our
we
dang
deserve.
son. Go ahead and roll an athletics check for you.
Damn, dude. That is a nat 19, so 27.
Hard One jumps out of the flying machine, fucking ties a rope around him. Balnor gets it around like a beam. Hard One swings down, catches Bev. That is Moonshine's turn. Moonshine, you are fighting midair with these two guys, and Bev Sr. goes, I can beat this goofball. I don't have a death wish. I can beat this goofball.
I know. I'm just trying to help you out.
I
Stop
appreciate
being
it.
mad at me for
I'm
helping
not
you
mad
out.
at you.
I was gonna turn into a bird and save your son. Okay, everything was okay.
I know you would save my son. That's why I trust you.
All right, and then I hockaloogie onto Barrett Brisden,
Ugh, disgusting.
just like a dirty.
You make me want to puke. You make me want to puke.
Yeah, is that all I want?
Yeah,
Is
you're
that all I
disgusting.
make you want to do?
Yeah, what else? What else would you make? He looks uncomfortable. What else would you?
Mooch, I've
what,
been looking for a boyfriend.
what else would you? What else would you make me want to do? Tell me about it.
Okay, get close though.
Tell me-
You gotta get
he
close.
leans
when
in.
I tell you. And then I use him as a platform to leap into Hard One's arms. And then as I'm leaping, I say, Hard One, you looking to meet that PR?
Hell yeah!
Go ahead and make an athletics check. I'll say to
Me?
get to to jump to Hard One from Barrett Brisden. I'll say that it is a DC 20 athletics check to like catch Hard One perfectly, and just like a 12 to get the rope.
Okay. I got 15.
15.
you
You
go.
grab the rope right above Hard One. I'll say like you you land above him, like grab the rope, your hand misses it a little bit, and you like fall down a little bit, and your ass just like crashes into his neck as like Hard One's down there trying to hang on to
I
Beth.
honestly prefer this.
I'm sorry, Hard One. I know you could have done it. I didn't mean to steal your glory.
Moonshine,
No,
it's good
I-
to see you again. Your cleavage is right in my face, though.
I'm so sorry, y'all. I am just curves.
Yeah,
You
dude.
know,
Bear
curves on
witness to the
curves.
thickness.
God, I don't gotta worry about nothing with y'all around.
That is Beverly's turn.
Okay. I guess I scramble up the rope.
Sweet.
Yeah.
Cool. It's I'll say it's 50 feet of rope, so it's actually gonna take you.
That's like a full
Yeah, it's
turn?
it's gonna take your turn.
Okay, cool. I just climb up.
So Bev starts scrambling up.
And I give a thumbs up to my dad to let him know I'm okay, if he can see me.
He gives you a thumbs up.
All right.
I'm proud of you, but you scared me. Don't jump out like that.
I'm sorry.
It's okay.
should've
I
worn a
got it. We
parachute.
all got each other's backs.
We all got each other's backs, but that also means we gotta trust each other.
I know, but
You see Bev's dad gets punched in the face, and he punches the guy back.
Hey.
They're just like full-on dad fight at a basketball game. They're like pulling their undershirts out from under their things, getting each other in
getting
headlocks.
rough.
Yeah, it's getting real rough.
Listen, bros before saving throws, that's all I'm gonna say.
That is Balnor's turn. Balnor is just going to steady the ship. I'll say that he kind of had to use his turn to kind of secure the rope and
Right
everything.
the ship, Balnor. Right the ship.
That is Bev Senior's turn. He's going to take a couple cracks at Barrett. Misses on the first attack, hits on the second attack. Does hit for another 19 damage. You see that these two dads are going at each other so hard, just beating the shit out of each other. And on Barrett,
They're so sweaty.
on Barrett Brisden's turn, he has a fly speed of 120 feet. He flies 240 feet away from the
Follow that dad.
airship.
Oh boy.
did you say 240 feet?
Yeah.
Oh my.
Oh shit! I don't have any second level spells. Never mind.
But they go off, and Bev Senior goes, "I'll take out this knucklehead."
He'd be super peeved at me if we chased after him again. We should probably stay the course. I'm being responsible and I hate it.
I think your dad's gonna be okay. I think he can take that knucklehead.
I look Balnor in the eyes and say, "Can you honestly tell me that?"
Your dad is super strong. He's stronger than that dad. And you guys look out and you see in the distance just Dragon Ball Z fight. Just like Bev Senior just face stepping away, and he'll just fall, and blade clashing against Barrett Brisden's.
Yeah, I turn to Balnor and say, "My dad's wily. He's fine."
Yeah.
What was I even worried
I
about?
think he'll handle it. If he can hold off the captain there, we might be able to get to this tower.
All right, I help Hard Run and Moonshine get back up.
Sweet. You guys all get back up into the ship as you see this Dragon Ball Z fight of the dads. This clash of the dads.
Yes. The dance of the dads.
Dance of the dads in the distance.
That's the 6th Game of Thrones book.
That one, it's actually Dance of Dragons.
Okay.
Oh, 7th, sorry.
So, you guys. Encounter check. There's 2 more encounter checks left until you guys get to the tower.
Jesus.
Next one, you guys fly through a bunch of demons and stuff. These
We
strange
have our
things.
devil horns out.
You put your
Yeah.
devil horns out.
Put our devil.
I minor illusion, devil horns on all
hiding
of
in
us.
plain sight.
Go ahead and give me a
Deception?
deception or persuasion check with advantage.
There are the good rolls. A deception or persuasion, you said?
Yeah.
It's going to be a 26. Wait,
This
no,
is a
25.
good roll to get a good roll.
Yeah,
on,
you
though.
see these devils that pass by you also throw up the horns.
All right,
We know
and
the
go,
secret
Hail
sign now.
Satan.
And just hiss at you and then go ripping angels' wings out of. This is probably Bev
Yeah,
from
boy.
like the stories you read and stuff growing up and everything you've been taught. This is so upside down to see like devils pulling angels' wings out and like ganging up on them like flying monkeys and just like biting them. And you're rooting for the devils.
I do a quick Pelor check-in. You're like, this is fucked up, right?
Yeah, you just see this big tan Santa Claus giving a shrug.
Okay.
Beth, part of travel is learning that everything that you learned was not full
It's important to
learning.
experience other cultures and then see them get killed. It's true.
Yeah.
Okay. So tell me how you guys are proceeding. You have one more encounter check. You guys do see that there is what you can assume to be is King Lesterborn's chamber is this big circular room near the top.
So there's a light on in there?
Yes, there is like a dim blue light on in there.
I guess we're flying towards the tower with the intention of
Like jumping in a
jumping
window.
or parachuting.
Yeah, you
trying
see-
to like kind of like abandon ship just at the right time so we can get on there.
So you guys see near the top of this chamber, you don't see any guards or sentries like hanging out of the windows or anything. Most of the fighting is going on lower. But you do see that there is a Cyclops and a Fomorian up on top of the entire tower, near, like hanging onto the spire like fucking King Kong, and just throwing rocks into the melee below just indiscriminately. So your options are basically to either try to avoid these giants and like jump out into one of the windows and ditch the ship, or you can deal with the Cyclops and the Fomorian and try to land atop the tower. What do you guys do?
Okay, I would like to cast a 4th level polymorph on the Fomorian.
Okay, so this Fomorian is going to make a wisdom saving throw. You see, it doesn't even clock you guys as you guys are approaching in the ship. The Cyclops finally looks up and sees you guys as you guys are getting close. This Fomorian is in the middle of throwing this giant rock down at the people below. Literally just taking rocks that are like structurally needed for the building. Just these big dumb idiots.
Stop
Sounds like
that.
An idiot. Give me an idiot.
And he rolled a natural 10, which is just going to be a 12. What are you turning him into?
I want to turn him into a little devil.
You just turn him into like this little like flying monkey devil.
Yeah. I want to say, brothers, I'm reinforcing the troops. And then I go, devils forever.
You fight for us now.
They start hissing.
That's right. The blood of a goat shall flow on the ground. That's what they say, right? How am I doing?
Hell yeah, dude. You love the devil.
Yeah.
Way to go, Bev.
Big time. I'd smooch the devil for sure.
You see this little demon monkey that the Fomorian turned into tries to lift rocks. It's like too stupid to realize that it's not a Fomorian
Oh,
anymore.
but
It's just
no.
like, go ahead and roll initiative against the Cyclops, though.
14.
9.
20 for me, not Nat.
Cool. Cyclops legit rolled the nat 20.
Cool.
So is just going to throw a giant rock at your ship. And hit. You guys haven't taken that much damage, though. So I think it's going to be
104.
banged up, but okay. Okay, so it
Still
takes
skyworthy.
16 damage on the first attack.
Okay.
Still skyworthy. It is at 60 HP. And then he's going to throw another rock, misses, just lugs this second rock. I'll say throws the rock that the monkey was trying to throw, and you see the Fomorian monkey fully flies off the tower.
Go join your brothers.
That is Moonshine's turn.
Okay, you know what? In order to save a spell, I'm going to try them bracers I got. The Chaos Bolt.
Nice.
Busting it out.
dude. Go ahead and make a spell attack.
All right.
If you
I kiss both my bracers, and then I just close my eyes and point them at the Cyclops.
Sweet.
15?
15 does hit.
Oh, yeah.
So go ahead and roll. It's 2d8 plus 1d6 damage.
Okay.
So go ahead and roll your 2d8s and 1d6.
Oh, okay. 11.
Okay, so you're gonna do 11 damage.
Do I add my spell attack bonus or no?
No.
Okay.
Go ahead and pick one of the numbers on the d8s.
7.
7. Okay, it's going to do psychic damage. So you do 11 damage to this dude. You shoot a warbling mass of energy out of your gauntlet, and it hits this Cyclops, and he grabs his head. No!
Did you go to college, youngin'? No! Because I think I just took it away from you.
Hey, the devil is real.
How about that?
Just thought that might blow your mind.
I'm a friend of the light.
Are you sure? You look pretty demonic to me.
Yeah, grabbing your head, maybe Horns is trying to poke through.
It's very possible.
Join
Hard one.
us,
A hard one.
friend.
That's your turn.
I'm gonna throw. I'll throw my javelin now,
Okay.
and I'm gonna call lightning too.
Yeah.
18,
Hits.
30.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Looking quite hurt.
It's all lightning too. Then I flip him off.
Okay. He flips you off.
Oh, what did I do to deserve that?
You're a friend of the devil, man.
Friend of the Devil is a friend of mine.
No, I don't like that
Yeah.
song.
Yes.
No, it's great.
That's Bev's turn.
Okay, we're still far away. I'm going to minor illusion my javelin to look like a little pitchfork.
Ooh, cute.
I'm gonna
Devilish.
prick your butt, and all of
Bad
the holy juice is gonna fall out. How am I doing on this devil
Don't
stuff?
say
You're
holy
really good at
juice.
it. I think holy juice was
Don't
a
say
nice
holy
touch.
juice, kid.
Yeah. Get that holy juice from his ass.
Yeah. Milk that holy juice from that butt udder.
Lo, you will need a sacred bucket for all the holy juice about to spill forth from your wretched bum. 15.
15 does hit. He's just a big, mostly naked
He's
guy.
just a big dumb
Hey,
person.
it's in a
He's just a big
loincloth.
dumb guy. Yeah.
I am definitely looking at that being like, maybe. I can pull that off, right?
That's 7 damage on the
I'll
first
sew you
one.
one up
Sweet.
right. I know it's hard to find a quality loincloth when you're traveling.
If you could sew me something like
Yeah.
that. It's
I'll
really
get Pawpaw
tasteful.
on it. I kind of farm out most of my stuff to him.
It's really easy to pee in. You just kneel. That's gonna hit. 28.
Yeah. Sha.
I'll go ahead and do a smite on this one.
Cool.
Yeah.
Only first level though, so just 15 damage on the second smite.
Okay. He's looking pretty hurt.
And that's all I can do.
Cool. I realized that the Cyclops technically has poor depth perception and should get disadvantage on attacks more than 30 feet away. So Balnor does pull the ship closer, but I'm going to give him disadvantage on his attacks here because he rolled the last one regular.
Okay.
So you see he hurls them.
Wait,
So he's-
how close are you guys? I can't totally
Does
make
that
you
mean
out.
he's nearsighted? Or farsighted? Which does that mean?
He's nearsighted.
Okay.
I can read.
He's one-sided.
Shout out to the two crew from this nearsighted Cyclops. See, as you guys get closer, he does put glasses on. One glass.
Yeah.
Little reading glasses.
Once again, shout out to the two crew.
He can drive. Fine,
Although I
though.
guess he has glasses on when you guys are far away. He takes his glasses off as you guys get near, but he does miss both times. Moonshine, that's your turn.
Oh, it's my turn. Okay, how far are we? 30? Within 30
You guys
feet?
are like up on him now.
Can I jump on him?
Sure. Yeah, you guys are like, I'll say Balnor pulls the chopper right above.
Hell yeah.
Okay, I would like to jump on him and just fucking attack.
Go ahead. Go ahead and attack with advantage because you're like attacking from over him, jumping out of the
Yeah.
ship. So Moonshine jumps out of the ship wielding this flame blade, Rosaline, and attacks this Cyclops atop a spire.
I'm gonna assume a 26 is gonna hit.
Yeah.
Dope, dude.
We gotta rename that sword at some point.
Why? I kind of like that it's Rosaline because every time I say her name, I know I took her from Galad.
I like that. Let's just add a macron over the O.
Yeah. Okay.
Rosalie.
20.
20
Hit him for
damage.
20.
Jeez.
Spores him for 6.
Yikes.
You like her? Her name is Rosaline, and she loves penetrating bad men like you.
Oh, wow, you're spicy as hell. Hey, I can see you now. It's good to have a nice person up close. So you're a devil, I guess.
Yeah.
We fight for the light.
We've come for your holy juice.
I'm here for the light.
Yeah, I'm here to collect holy juice.
That's Hard One's turn.
sort of run
great.
a holy Minute Maid.
We're all looking for your ass juice. Hardwood takes it a little too far.
What are you saying
No,
out there,
it's, you
man?
gotta
I was
keep
just
it.
because
What are you
he's
saying? Ass juice, man.
he was Beverly was doing.
No, you keep it
saying-
abstract. You keep it
Yeah.
abstract.
Okay.
You don't just hit it on the head like that, man.
Speaking of hit it on the head, I swing my hammer.
Okay, so you're jumping out.
I crit.
Nice.
Hell yeah!
That's 20, dude.
Are we,
The
are, hard
secret
one.
is the good luck charm is to just say ass juice.
Yeah.
Are you
I've
jumping
come
out
for
or
your
are you
ass
like
juice.
croquet swinging?
Yeah, I'm jumping out
Okay,
right on
cool.
top of his head.
Sweet.
32.
Yeah.
This dude is right fucked
All right,
up.
Moonshine, you're like the angel and devil on either of his shoulders.
Oh, finally can see you. I have poor depth
There's
perception.
the devil on both of my shoulders.
Yeah.
I came down here for the juice of your ass.
Profane,
I
man.
swing my hammer at his ass.
You should learn. You could learn a lot from Theal, actually. I know I have.
20, not
Hit.
nat, but a 20
Hits.
to hit.
Just, it could be more eloquent.
I feel like it's really in theme with what everybody's been doing.
I don't get how what I'm saying is different than what you're saying.
15 damage.
Finish him.
Hell yeah.
Okay. I whirl my hammer around my head and strike him right on the ass, hoping to explode his butt cheeks and spraying Beverly with the juice from his ass.
This is not what I wanted.
Go ahead and roll a juice check. I'll say 11 through 20, his ass is full of juice. 1 through 10, he's got a flat bev ass.
Do I add anything
And you just
to it?
you just hit
raw?
this concave ass. It's just raw.
We don't add
It's an
like
11, baby.
That's an 11. That's a little bit of ass juice.
Oh, yeah.
You pop.
Come the
Is
juice.
it summer? Because it's sprinkling.
You pop one of his ass cheeks.
No, my ass.
And he falls off the spire. And his ass explodes, and Bev does get some ass juice on him.
Oh, the juice is loose.
I didn't mean to take it so literally. I couldn't help it.
This is very septic.
Balnor lands the chopper atop the roof here.
Okay.
All right. Well, I guess we'll just hope this will be safe for now. It doesn't look like there's any guys up here, at least.
Just bring the keys. They'd have to be good at hot wiring
you're
to
right.
take it.
Mm-hmm.
I know
he
that
takes the
there's a
keys
cute keychain on there.
We did clarify that.
He puts it on a carabiner.
Hey everybody, it's Emily here to talk to you about Aura Frames. Mother's Day is coming up and some of us are looking for a way to shower the maternal figures in our life with love. Well, look no further. Aura Frames are the digital picture frames that bring all your photos and videos together in one gorgeous, high-resolution display. They're super easy to set up. They save you from the struggle of printing and framing your favorite photos, but most importantly, they help you stay connected with family that live far away. That's because you can kind of preload a bunch of pictures onto the frame, but you also get to keep adding pictures, and you can invite the rest of your family to add pictures. The gifts you make mean the most, so this year, turn your family's past into the perfect Mother's Day present with a connected frame from Aura. Right now, Aura has a great deal for Mother's Day. Listeners can visit auraframes.com/pawpaw to get up to $30 off on their best-selling frames. That's AURA frames.com/PAWPAW. Plus, listeners can get free shipping with code PAWPAW at checkout. This deal ends on Mother's Day, May 14th, so don't wait. Terms and conditions apply. Goodbye, sweeties.
Hey there, Nadpoles. This episode is brought to you by Rocket Money. Do you know how much your subscriptions really cost, folks? Well, most Americans think they spend around $80 a month on subscriptions, but the actual total is closer to around $200. Holy hell. If you don't know exactly how much you're spending every month, then you need Rocket Money. Rocket Money is a personal finance app that finds and cancels your unwanted subscriptions, monitors your spending, and helps you lower your bills all in one place. Over 80% of people have subscriptions that they forgot about, and chances are you're one of them. Like that Stars app just to watch that one show, or that free gaming trial you never actually used. Well, Rocket Money will quickly and easily find your subscriptions for you, and for any you don't want to pay for anymore, just hit cancel and Rocket Money will cancel it for you. It's that easy. Rocket Money also helps you manage all your finances in one place and automatically categorizes your expenses so you can easily track your budget in real time and also get alerted if anything looks a little funky. Over 3 million people have used Rocket Money, saving the average person up to $720 a year. Wow. So stop throwing your money away, cancel unwanted subscriptions, and manage your expenses the easy way by going to rocketmoney.com/pawpaw. That is rocketmoney.com/pawpaw. One more time for you, rocketmoney.com/pawpaw. Thank you.
Okay, so are we climbing up the wall to try
So you
and
guys
get
are
into a window?
you guys
top
are
of the-
on top. So
You gotta
think of
climb
it
down, right?
Think of it like a fairy tale tower. You guys are essentially
there-
like on top of like Rapunzel's tower.
It like
Is there
looks
like
like
a little
rook,
patio
Yes.
up here? Like patio
A balcony?
furniture?
There's not a patio. You guys are like on top. You're on the roof. There's
Is
like a
there
spire.
like a little like trap door to go in?
There is no trap door to go in, but you could climb down. You did see as you were flying close that there were like a couple windows.
There's not like a little.
Then I think we gotta climb down and then swing our way to kick into one of the doors.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Is there like a balcony or like a over like some? Is there something we could like jump onto outside the window, or are we gonna need to like
You would
rappel
need
in?
to rappel in or climb in. But this was, you guys just know that this was not built for like King Lesteborn's comfort. This was built
Okay.
to keep him.
Y'all, I
away.
have an idea. I would like to lean over the edge, put my hands onto like as close to a window as I can get it. If y'all can like hold me down. I'll put my hands on, and then I'll cast Earth Tremor to loosen the window, so that it'll be easier to kick in.
These are not like glass windows. It is just like open.
Oh, so there's not bars or anything?
No.
Never mind.
I have my hands around Moonshine saying,
I say never mind upside down. Never mind. I got
just
down here
watching
and there's
Lester
no
Bourne take a
pains.
shit.
Listen, you always have a plan that's 2 steps too complex, and that's why I love you. I tie ropes to all of us so we can rappel.
Okay.
On belay.
Lester Bourne is
Belay
taking
on.
a shit.
Sweet. So you guys are gonna like tie ropes to this spire and then rappel down into the windows of this chamber.
yeah, Mission Impossible style.
Absolutely.
Sweet. Okay, cool. Go ahead and give me, I guess, like athletics or acrobatic checks.
Kalu Kalay, let's do it. There we go. That's a roll. That's a roll my dad would be proud of.
17 athletics.
Okay,
Ooh, 16 athletics.
22 athletics.
great. Bev, with a lot of flair, repels. Balnor, Moonshine, and Hard
Swan
One
dive.
do an okay job. You guys leave this flying machine up. You guys tie ropes around your waists. Tie the other side of the rope around the spire. and
Pawpaw
you-
falls out my cleavage and I grab him by the
Yeah,
tail
you
and
have to go
pull him
grab
back
him.
in.
And you guys did see that there were a few small windows in this top chamber. So you guys jump off the roof and, like your fucking firefighters kicking in a window, go through the windows in this chamber.
We all pose when we land.
You guys all pose like the Ginyu Force.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Dope. Papa in front.
Yeah. He's just in
leader.
front. Yeah. So you guys enter this chamber. You're in this circular room made of this black stone. There's only one torch in here, and it's giving off a dull blue light. It lights up the room just enough that you see the etchings of a madman all over the walls. You see things like, Theala, forgive me. The light burn them all. Sinners, sinners, sinners. Save me, Theala, written all over the walls. Like carved into the walls, like somebody did it with like a fingernail or something. Despite there being fighting all throughout the tower, it is weirdly quiet in this room. It's mostly barren, saved for a raised platform on the other side of the room with a bed on it. And there, a man lies with his head in the lap of this extremely large Fomorian woman. She's probably about 12 feet tall. She strokes his head like a mother comforting a child. You see he's got blue skin like Cyrilla. He wears Eladrin finery, but it's unwashed and soiled. And you see he's just there shivering. His feet are bare. He's got white hair under his crown and huge bags under his eyes. You see his crown is burning him with radiant energy, almost like his head is on fire, and he squirms and he cries out in her lap, "It burns! There are sinners near! There are sinners near!" And you see the Fomorian woman pets his head and goes, "Easy, my pet. Theala sent you to me so that I could protect you. I am a friend of the light." This Fomorian has purple skin, a hunched back with boils and strange bone structure. She wears a long brown robe. She's got stringy white hair. And she looks up and acknowledges you guys on the other side of the room, but doesn't seem to care all that much that you're there. You see that she is wearing a crown of thorns. Like Cyrilla, the crown is essentially part of her head, but hers is much grosser. The thorns have embedded themselves so deep into her forehead that they've actually grown through her eyes. And you can see empty eye sockets with a crown growing through them. And she looks up and she looks at you as if she can see you. And she goes, "So you've come. You've come to try to take my kingdom from me, have you?"
Oh, yeah, this situation is very fucked up.
Uh-huh. You did a bad job with your kingdom.
Did I?
Yeah.
Devil friends.
Yeah, think of this as like what's it called? Bar remake?
Bar rescue?
Yeah.
Think of this as bar rescue, but for your kingdom.
Uh-huh.
Oh.
Yeah, your
gonna
Yelp
fix it up
reviews
for me?
Yeah, you're gonna
an
serve-
average one.
Yeah.
And that's like really, that's pretty
The
bad.
Fomorians said that about me.
You're
Did
gonna...
they?
Yep.
Yeah, everybody's talking shit.
Yeah.
What?
Everyone's talking shit.
You're getting dragged in the reviews.
It's okay, though. We're gonna make it so that you serve tapas when we're done, and people are gonna love it.
And we're going to do it all with the help of Kettle One vodka.
Hardwin takes a big, long huff of the Kettle One vodka crick water.
Bev's just housing chicken fingers.
And she goes, "There have been many Seelie queens over the years, but only one unseelie. And soon I will rule both courts."
You can try.
You're damn right I can try. I can try and I'll do. I don't...
Gotta be honest, doesn't look like there's much room on your head for another crown.
Yeah, you're pretty occupied.
Well, I was planning on just having this be kind of a catch-all crown.
Oh, you really should have a second crown.
Yeah.
I just don't know where it would go because, I mean, your head is just a whole bed of thorns.
Maybe you could turn that crown into like a yarmulke, because it looks like you got space for a yarmulke, something sensible
Well,
like
the crown's all like up in my eyes, so maybe I could just put like another crown up on top of my head.
The fact that you didn't even think about having seasonal crowns?
You don't deserve to be queen.
Yeah.
How can we trust you?
Excuse you. It's like the first thing that has actually offended her. All of these false queens trading, passing up their birthright to each other. It's wrong. I am one of the original Fae. I come from a time when the courts were united, and I will unite them again.
Well, you're going to have to defeat the Queen of Fungus, and then I turn into a symbiotic entity.
That was rad. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, well, you know what? I kind of respect what you're dealing too.
Well,
you got a vibe.
I
I'm
think in a
taking it.
different situation,
time, you and I would be predator handshaking.
We really got to get her laid. She's just putting out a lot of heat on everyone.
What is she doing?
I said
There's a lot of
predator
hormones flowing
handshaking.
through everybody.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
see,
I know.
she stands up, she cracks her neck, and she goes, "Well, if you want my crown, come and take it." Everybody roll initiative.
All right.
Yeah, baby.
Yeah, I got my symbiotic entity. Ooh,
Yeah, shout out to the two crew.
it's like a waste, but I got a nat 20.
It's not a waste.
It's good.
Quattro. Oh, it turns into an 8.
Moonshine, you are first. You see Queen Ezra the Unkind is getting ready to fight you. She just said her badass one-liner after you said your badass one-liner, and you're first to the jump.
All right. That feels good. I'm going to go into rage. So now I'm both symbiotic entity and in rage.
Oy.
Does a 14 hit?
It does not.
Well, I spores her for 12.
She takes the 12 damage. You see, you go to swing at her. You see she jumps back. She's surprisingly dexterous for being so huge and hunchbacked and clearly some kind of shaman or witch. She jumps back. You slash part of her cloak. She does not get hit by the sword, but you spores her for 12.
Yeah, that's right. I infected you.
She looks infected already.
Yeah, true.
A lot of boils.
Don't take this from me.
That is Queen Ezra the Unkind's turn. Moonshine, you rush forward at her, you swing at her, you spores her, she hops back, she gets this sick smile on her face, and she goes, "Oh, so you're my first victim, are you?" And you see she opens up her palm, and there's a big meaty eyelid that opens up, revealing this bulbous eyeball with a yellow snake-like quality. And it shoots out of her hand with this long optic nerve. It flies right in front of your face, Moonshine, makes eye contact with you, and you're frozen for a moment, paralyzed, as she searches your mind. You feel her combing through your memories. Like you feel her pulling things up against your will. And you're frozen for just what in real life is a couple milliseconds, but it feels like several minutes as she's combing through your memories. And she goes, I am a seer. I can pluck truths from you. All I need is a little thread and I can weave a web. You feel her flipping through your memories. She goes, let's see here. More or less an open book. Happy childhood. You see you running around with other Crick youngins, being put in the timeout bag. As you get older, you're now like in your early 20s. You see Mama has babies. There are these little possum babies riding on Mama's back. One time you're over visiting Mima and Papa sees you and he chooses you. And he hops up into your bib and you see you cuddling with young Papa.
Oh, fuck.
You monster.
You see her continuing to flip through your memories. Yes, the past was mostly good. The past was mostly good, but recently, not so much. You see you the other night rolling around in bed alone, thinking about Bev and Erlin, thinking about Hardwon and Gemma. Oh, and then there was the time this happened. Feel her flipping through your memories, and you see you are reliving the dream you had with Maribel, where she visited you and told you that your true form was a fungal entity and that you were one of her spores. And you hear Queen Ezra in your mind whispering, she told you she was your mother, that you were a monster. That was a lie. The truth is more painful, I'm afraid. Your mother is Jolene the Green, but you've never met your father, have you? Well, perhaps you'll have a chance to do that when you meet up with the Crick Elves in Gladeholm. You see a flashback of your mother, Jolene the Green, in bed with a high elf. Your daddy's a high elf.
I need a shower. Oh, God. I'm sick. I'm disgusting.
Somebody get a sacred bucket.
Moonshine, go ahead and give me a Constitution saving throw. You feel your heart begin to break.
18.
18 fails.
What?
You guys see from the outside, Moonshine has jumped forward, swung her sword at Queen Ezra the Unkind. She went back. You saw this eye shoot out in a millisecond. You see Moonshine like juts forward as if there was like some attack on her chest, on her heart that you haven't seen. And you see her skin begins to turn blue and icy, like you saw Beverlyn and Moonwan. For now, you are just restrained, but your heart is not fully broken yet, Moonshine. But right now, you feel like depressed and everything.
Okay, so Unkind wasn't like an ironic nickname, huh?
Right.
No.
Can I
very
speak?
mean.
You can speak, yes.
God, this is like the road trip melancholy times 1,000.
Yeah, you feel like, Moonshine, the feeling you got as she went through your memories is that she's a seer and a mind reader, if that makes sense. So she can like pull a crumb from within your mind and then extrapolate from that to tell you some horrible truth to fuck your shit up.
Dead Zone style, yeah.
And based on this, you can kind of assume that what has happened to the halflings, what is happening to King Lesteborn here, is a combination of Theala and Queen Ezra making it worse.
Wow. So they're not just like frozen; they are in their own private hell.
You don't know totally.
Moonshine?
I'm hideous.
Moonshine? Hey,
You're talking
just like-
crazy.
You guys didn't hear this, by the way, so you don't even know what's going on.
hey, you're looking pretty chilly. Let me rub up those ankles. Yeah?
Why'd you want to
Slap those calves.
Why'd you want to touch me? I
Huh?
rub off on you.
I just kind of like move her arms, like trying to do therapy.
Hard one,
That's
that's your
nice.
turn.
That's nice, but when you're dead inside, you don't feel nothing.
You see, Pawpaw was able to feel what happened, and Pawpaw looks out at Moonshine and goes, and
so
looks out.
is he frozen?
He is
Oh
frozen.
no, he's a popsicle.
He's starting to freeze.
It's my fault. I did this for you by dragging
Not
you
your
on
fault.
this trek.
Hard one. That's your
fault.
turn.
It was
Okay.
selfish of me to ask anyone to be there for me.
I
Why
slap
do
Moonshine
even
across the
try?
face.
I will say that she is going to be redoing her saving throws at the end of each turn. But if you would like to use actions to try to snap somebody out of it, I will give them advantage on their con saving throws.
Okay. So here's what I'm gonna do.
You don't need to try to save me. Save
I-
yourselves. Leave me here.
Okay, the bright side of life. Let's chip up, chin up.
You know when you see a plant that's starting to die and you think, oh, you're past the point of saving with water? That's what I am.
Never once thought that.
We just saw an eyeball go up to you, and now you're freezing. What happened?
I found out who I really am.
Balnor, get her a sweater.
All right. Hard on. That's your turn.
I'm gonna talk to my dwarven daddies.
Okay.
Yay.
Hey guys.
You summon them. Finally hot tub time. Oh, crazy lady
I
with
swear to
thorns
God,
in her
one
eyes.
of these days I'm gonna call you,
One
and
time-
it's gonna be a fucking hot tub.
You owe us hot tub. You
Today-
say hot tub.
Yeah.
Then there's fight in hot tub. This time, thorn lady, much scarier than bear guy.
Right. I know.
This is the worst one.
I'm
This
such
is
an ass.
not the good one.
I'm a total ass.
You are not.
I owe you
I'm
a hot
not-
tub.
Fuck
I owe
you.
a
I
hot
love
tub.
you. Eat a rat.
Yep. I love you. Fuck you. I will
Okay.
eat a rat. You gotta help me kill this blind ass queen, please.
Okay, I could do that.
20.
To hit, so
go.
you're so you got to do an action surge or something, because that's an action
Oh,
to call your dwarves.
got it. Oh shit! I was gonna use my action surge to slap you.
You can do that. If you get close enough to Moonshine, she was up in Moonshine's business, so on
Yeah.
her turn, she will need to do saving throws.
Oh, all right.
Yeah.
Cool. So I'll tell my dwarven daddies, you guys just guard me real quick, and then I'm going to kiss Moonshine.
Oh my god.
But I'm gonna put a piece of her hair across her upper lip.
Amazing. Moonshine, you're feeling worthless. You're feeling like no one would ever love you. You just found out that the one thing that felt most important to you, your identity as a crick elf, is now in question. You're half high elf. And then Hard One runs over and plants a big one on you.
Bravo.
So on your turn, you will roll with advantage.
You're beautiful, is all I'm trying to say.
That's Balnor's
So
turn.
long as there's hair on my upper lip.
Just a little bit. You don't need a lot.
You know, I thought I wanted this, but now I'm not so sure.
You see Balnor goes and he goes, "This is fine. You know, we broke up.
Hey.
We broke up. Hey, we
Hey,
broke up.
Balnor, there's plenty of tuna in the river.
No, it's fine. It's fine. It's good." Balnor's going to rush forward and he's going to take a couple cracks. He actually hits. He hits on the first hit.
I inspired Balnor at least.
Swings on her, 8 damage. This is fine. I'm just attacking because that's what you do. Does a bunch of damage to her.
Do not let that eye tentacle get anywhere near Balnor.
Misses the second attack. She is going to take a legendary action.
Oh.
And she is going to make an attack. Hard One, she looks at you and she goes, "Oh, you think you can save her?
I think she can save herself.
That's so woke." And you see vines shoot out from her thorny crown. That's a 20 to hit.
That is going to hit, but
Okay.
I'm going to also whip my hair up into a really tight man bun and use my hellish rebuke.
Great. Okay, let me roll my damage for her.
You're about to get rebuked.
27 damage, hard one.
Cool.
And then go ahead and do your Hellish Rebuke. So she'll do I think she has to do a dex save. I'll say a dex save. I don't feel like looking it up right now. She fails. So go ahead and do 2d10s of damage.
And did she come into my zone so she feels the wrath of my dwarf daddies?
She is within the range of your dwarf daddy. She will take it at the beginning of her turn.
Okay, so that's 15 damage to her on my hellish rebuke.
Damn.
Wasn't
Good
the
for
beginning of
you.
her turn? Didn't it just happen?
No, legendary
That was
action.
legendary.
That is Bev's turn.
I have a quick question for y'all. Maybe I'm sporing it, and I'm like, Moonshine, chime in if you feel up to it. Hard one. Should I hold a reaction to try and chop off those stalks when they come out?
Ooh. I don't know. I think you got to just fucking smack her.
Okay, I'll do that.
Moonshine agrees with me.
All right, 2 votes of confidence for that plan. All right,
Yep, everyone's on hard one's side.
everyone's on board and loving it. Okay.
You
gotta attack. You gotta just beat them down.
Just pour yourself into the work,
Yeah.
Balnor.
You gotta stay focused up, gang.
All right.
Everybody's kissing, but we gotta fight, you know?
Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna cast Protection from Evil and Good on Hard One.
Okay.
And that protection grants benefits. One willing creature is protected against Fae.
She is a Fae, yeah.
Okay, so Hard One gets protection against the Fae. Also cannot be charmed, frightened, or possessed by them.
Sweet.
Wow, that's going to come in handy as well.
And as a bonus action, I will activate my reroll sword.
Great.
Cool.
Damn. Good
Great
turn.
turn.
Yeah.
Okay. At the end of your turn, though, she is going to use a legendary action to use her eyeball thing again. This time, she is going to target Hard One. Hard One, you see...
Does that protection not help at all?
No, this is literally the flesh to stone spell
Okay.
with flavor.
All right,
So
cool.
it's
okay.
nothing.
Undone by flavor once more.
But she just fucking hit him for like 30 damage on an attack. Next time she'll roll with disadvantage. So
Yeah.
it's not
useless.
You know, not useless. Okay. Hard One, she's going to take a legendary action. She opens the other palm, and the eye opens and shoots out
Another
and makes
eye.
eye contact with you.
Yes, I have 2.
Hard One, you don't have anything to hide, right?
I'm an open book.
Hard One, this is all happening in a flash. Bev and Balnor probably like don't even fully have a concept of what's going on, because what happened to Moonshine looked like Eyeball just saw her and then all of a sudden she's just like, oh, what? And crying and then just like turning into frost. So Hard One, all in an instant, you are paralyzed. And you feel her start to go through your memories.
Oh, that one's locked. That one's locked.
Keep the walls up.
Let's see.
Come back later.
Let's see. Take down the walls. Take down these walls. Oh, first off, this one
Build 'em high,
seems
bud.
particularly painful.
You see Gemma dead in your arms on the balcony in Frostwind.
Have fun with that one.
Yeah,
A lot of good ammo there.
Yeah.
Let's stick with this one.
You blame yourself for this one, but I suspect you're learning to forgive yourself.
Yes, you see she starts to flip through more memories. You see you and Gemma. She's the angel. Her hands are pressed up against yours. Yes. What else do we have here? Traumatic childhood. Everyone has a traumatic childhood. You see she flips through you, crying yourself to sleep
No
at
way.
the orphanage, getting picked on by other
I was the
dwarves.
man.
This is why you gotta passcode encrypt your phone.
Finally, she stops on a deeply, deeply buried memory of you as a baby.
Oh.
You don't even fully remember this. This is something that you haven't thought about in a long time. You're being held by your mother. You're looking up at her, and she seems to be running from something. She's very concerned and stressed out, and you as her baby in her arms are starting to like take on her emotions, and you feel yourself starting to get upset. But then she takes a moment She gathers her breath. She looks down at you. She sees that you're concerned, that you're getting upset, and she smiles at you. And in that moment, you feel safe. And you hear Queen Ezra go, there's something. Guilt. You see flashes of the widow fighting Galad, then other scenes of her being dragged away by the Chosen from the tunnels, from the Galateron tunnels, where she was hiding out when you guys accidentally gave up her position, when you guys got spied on by the scrying sword.
You found a good one. That one's a doozy.
And obviously you never saw any of this stuff. So again, she's like pulling from like what you have there and extrapolating.
Balnor's eyes twitching. What do we do?
Then suddenly you're back in your memories. You do remember doing this. You see yourself chopping Galad's head off. Then she shows you what happened to your mother in that moment. You see she's bound by shackles and being guarded by chosen soldiers. And the moment you kill Galad, she shoots up with a jolt. A single tear rolls down her cheek, and she disintegrates, and then appears again in Shadowfell, this dark, dreary place. The person who brought you into this world, and you sentence her to an eternity of suffering. For what? To punish Galad Roselle? Mm-hmm. Let me tell you something. You failed. You think you took Galad's head, but all you did was place a crown atop it. You see sitting atop a throne of bones is an undead Galad Roselle.
No!
Pale skin. His once blonde hair is now white. Theala did not bring Galad back to the material plane, but she is using him as her main lieutenant in Shadowfell. He rules there in her stead. You see covered in chains, head hanging low with black hair covering her face is the widow. She cries thick tears of black. Suddenly, Galad yanks her chain and her body is shocked with necrotic energy and she lets out a terrible yell. You are a bastard indeed. Go ahead and roll a Constitution saving throw.
God, you asshole.
Wow. You couldn't have just done him wetting his bed or something?
That was there
Advantage on
too.
these, but I don't feel like I deserve it because
No.
I'm shaken. 22.
You feel your heart break and you feel the effects of the curse start to take you. And then you just get this overwhelming feeling, this confidence, looking at all your friends around you, looking at how far you've come, that you're going to save the widow and you're going to take Galad's head off again. And you break out of it.
Hell yeah.
You can't break what was already broken.
That's so emo. That
I'm
is
thinking about writing a song.
that is Bev's turn.
There's nothing I can do against that eye. I'm almost like curious at this point. I guess I don't know what's happened to them, so I'm just like, what's going on? Hey, did she do a magic trick that was really good?
Yeah, what's happening? You guys seem rattled.
Oh, I'm shook.
Should I chop her hands off? Is that what I should do?
Just kill her.
Okay.
Just fucking kill her.
Honestly, aim for me.
I'm gonna do.
Appreciate it. Save me the blow.
No, fuck it. Kill me. My mother gave me my life, and all I did was damn her to hell.
Kill me.
Kill me.
Kill me.
Okay, you're fine.
Don't
You're
kill
fine.
her. Kill me, man.
She's blue for some reason.
Oh, I'm blue. Just not on the outside.
You're extremely.
Honestly, if you
Yeah, I
can
will
just
say,
soften me up for myself.
Hard One is not immune to like the actual emotional trauma of everything he just went through. He's just not physically cursed.
All right, as a bonus action, can I like make Moonshine some tea or something?
Moonshine already is going to have advantage on her roll, so you can't do much more.
I know.
You can give her +4 if you get up close, if you get up next to her.
I think I was already within.
He hasn't attacked yet, so he's on the other side of the room.
I got to attack, but I'll try and get back as best I can.
I'll give you a target. Her name's
I'm gonna-
Moonshine.
All
God
right.
knows what.
I stuff my ears with tuna so that I can't hear Moonshine's dire pleas. I activate.
going on with these two?
Heck if I know, bud. I think they got a little too
Part
much.
one, when you kiss me, you're trying to kill me, right?
I think
I fucking wish you stay away from me. Everything I love turns to death.
they got a little too hopped up on the holy juice.
Oh boy.
Like talking about
But hey,
ass
kiss me
juice,
back if you want to go to hell.
juice.
Does 18 hit?
AT just hits.
Okay. I'm gonna do a 3rd level Divine Smite.
Yeah.
I don't know what you're doing to my friends or what you think you're doing with the light, but you are misusing it, and it's a little more than a misdemeanor, my friend, and I'm afraid that Pelor's gonna have to put on his normal khakis, he's gonna have to take off his beach pants and come over there and teach you a dang lesson. 32 damage on the first attack.
Nice.
Fuck yeah, dude.
I don't like this. I don't like what you have done to my friends.
Oh, next, we'll comb through you next.
I don't like... This is a bad goof. All
It's
right.
not a goof. Us Unseelie hate goofs, except for goblins, I guess. They like goofs. So.
Yeah, they seem cool. They can hang. 25.
Hits.
All right, cool. Yep, let's just do another... I'll do a 1st level smite this time.
Sweet.
That's 12 more damage.
Nice.
And do I have enough movement left to get close enough to Moonshine?
You're all up in the mix.
Okay, great.
You guys are all up next to her.
Cool. I just try and get close and like provide body warmth, like when you are lost in the woods and you need to sleep next to your best friend.
Great.
I'll tell you the story sometime.
Moonshine, that is your turn. You are restrained, so your speed is 0.
Can I cast a spell?
Creature speed becomes 0, and it can't benefit from the bonus of speed. Attack rolls against the creature have advantage. Yes, you can cast spells, actually.
Okay.
I'm gonna be honest, I think we should take all the weapons out of our hands.
I think as Harwan kisses me, I say, I don't deserve you. And then I cast a 4th level enhance ability to give everyone bear's endurance, so everyone has advantage on constitution checks. That's what she's been doing, right? It's been constitution checks that we do
Yes.
against her?
She's going to cast Counterspell. Shit. What level spell is your spell?
4th.
Ooh, okay, she needs to roll for this.
Because I'm doing 4 to do it on Hardwan,
Okay.
Beverly, and Balnor.
So the DC equals 10 plus the spell's level. Okay, so she needs to beat a DC 14. She gets a 24. So she counters your spell. You really don't deserve it.
No, I asked.
Don't listen to her. Ha 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 ha.
Shut up.
That is now the end of your turn. Go ahead and roll to break the curse.
I look to Hardwan and Beverly to see if they agree with what she just said.
You can't see me because I'm like hugging your leg, so I'm out of your line of sight.
So I got 18, so I don't get it.
That's just short of
So
it.
her voice echoes in my head, and I can't see anything in your faces.
And you
She's going
guys
cold,
see,
hard one.
You guys see the frost continues to crawl up Moonshine's skin from her legs.
I knew
What
I shouldn't have
about-
fucking kissed her.
What about Pawpaw?
You see he You see Frost takes over Pawpaw's fur.
If I like grabbed him by the tail, would he be like a perfect little stick?
Yeah, he would. His tail is completely frozen. That is her turn. She is going to first off need to make a saving throw to not get hurt by the spirit daddies. She saves, but she's going to take half of this 3d8. Hard one.
Cool. 12, so she takes 6.
She's starting to look a little messed up, but you can't totally tell because she looks messed up by default. She has thorns coming out of her eyes.
Yeah.
I'm already a little messed up.
Yeah.
We're fine though.
Okay, she on her turn, she's allowed to actually make one attack and cast a spell. She is going to first off dispel magic on the spirit daddies. You see them go, no.
See you for a fucking hot tub party.
You better fucking call us, man.
I can't say this as Moonshine because she's frozen, but I love them.
And then is going to take an attack against Beverly.
Bring it on. Come on.
You seem to be the mentally strong one here at the moment.
Oddly enough.
Actual natural 1.
Woo.
She fucks up big time.
How's that light for you?
Where was that when when she tried to counterspell me?
Yeah, that would have been nice.
I successfully counterspelled me.
That is Hard One's turn.
Okay. Hey, I deserve what you gave me, but this one's for Moonshine. I swing my hammer at her. I'll use a luck point because I rolled 3. This one's for Pawpaw. 20.
Hits.
14 damage.
Okay.
And I'll swing a second time. This one's for Bev. Shout out to the 2 crew. Oh, wait. I'll use the luck point.
Okay.
Just burn them all. Shout out to the core 4.
Keep it strong. Keep it tight.
At the end of your turn, she's going to use 2 legendary actions
Well, that just seems like a lot.
to use her little eyeball thing again. The eyeball thing costs 2. So that's good.
Okay.
It's good that it takes 2.
Yeah.
And this time, she is going to direct it at Beverly. See the one that was focused on Moonshine. She's still cursed, but it floats over and hovers in front of Bev.
Close your
Bev,
eyes.
you are paralyzed.
Even evil eyeballs don't want to be near me.
And Bev, she begins combing through your memories.
Do your worst.
You hear her go, I don't have to go very far back for you. Who would have known that a boy of such faith could be so unfaithful?
No.
She pulls out the very recent memory of you kissing Tehran. Then it shows Erlin in Hillhome pulling a picture of you and him out from under his pillow. He looks at it, and then he presses it against his chest. He lays on his back and he just stares at the ceiling. You'll be happy or horrified to know that he hasn't done the same to you.
Of course he wouldn't.
No, he's working hard to impress you. You see, he feels useless. Like he can't help you. I can't imagine how useless he'll feel when he finds out.
No, he's my light. He's my Pelor. He always was. I strayed.
You see, she continues to flip through your memories.
Haven't you done enough?
She stops on an image of your dad. Oh. What's this? It would seem that being unfaithful runs in your family.
What led you to this path?
Yes, I see. He is the cause of all of this.
You know where this ends.
He was our prisoner. You see your dad chained up. This big Fomorian giant whips at his back. He's being questioned by a drow, but he won't say anything. Eventually, he passes out from the pain and is thrown in a deep hole with a grate over the top. He's bound by dimensional shackles. Days pass. Every once in a while, he's thrown some water. They just dump it over the cage, and he just opens his mouth up and hopes that he catches some. He's thrown some rotten food every once in a while. And then one day, the cage opens. The Fomorian guards outside have been killed. And a black gauntlet pulls your father out from the hole. He saw that the odds were stacked against you, that you couldn't beat Theala without some compromises. He did it so that you wouldn't have to.
If you say it.
You see Bev Sr. shaking hands with Akarat. This attack was coordinated. These devils attacking our tower are not here by accident. They are fighting for you, Beverly Togold, enemy of the light.
You said it, and now there's only one path for you. I hope you're happy. You may have told me the truth, but it's led to your own death. And I'll take that, and I'll walk with it, and I'll have it, and I'll wear that guilt. I'll wear that guilt like a crown, and it will make me strong. And we'll get through this together.
If you don't, freeze first. Go ahead and roll a Constitution saving throw.
$11.
Beverly, your heart breaks. As much as you try to put a brave face on, your heart breaks. And you feel from your feet moving up to your shins and your knees, to your legs, you begin freezing.
It was because of me. It was because I wasn't strong.
As you guys think back, Bev Sr. has not been using any paladin spells. He has not lay hands on anyone. He has not cast Cure Wounds. He has not done any of these things.
He got his hands dirty and he couldn't touch hands anymore.
Honestly, who's clean?
Who's clean?
That is...
Blue looks good on you, though.
Thank you. That's very kind to say,
you know,
but not something I deserve.
Just trying to keep it light.
Anyways, I'm just gonna go stand in the corner.
That is Balnor's turn.
For everybody.
Balnor.
Curse.
Oh, but I am.
I'm gonna say
I'm full Eeyore.
just so we don't have to do a ton of exposition and have people telling each other. I'll assume you guys are sharing these things with each other. So on Balnor's turn, Balnor is gonna use his action. He's gonna slap you across the face, Bev, and he goes, "I don't know what this means, bud. Your dad might be gone for a while, but we're gonna save him. We're gonna save them all, because you're strong, and I'm strong, and Moonshine's strong, and Hard One's strong, and Papa's strong, and we're the band of boobs, baby. Dad smack!" And he slaps you across the face. Okay, Bev, that is your turn. You are restrained. You don't do your saving throw until the end of your turn, but in the meantime, you can attack with disadvantage, or you can cast a spell.
Yeah, I'll just attack with disadvantage.
Cool.
I feel like I have nothing else. I kind of drag my sword along the floor. Even if it's true, you had no right to say it.
I only speak the truth.
14.
You're just flailing.
Hits the floor. Can I take... Oh, just one attack? Or?
No, you can do it. Attack again.
Shout out to the 2 crew.
Oh, the most somber 2 crew.
Can I re-roll that?
Yes.
Ooh, okay.
Oh, yeah, you did wet that blade.
15.
Does not do it.
Okay. Another flail.
At the end of your turn, she is going to attack you. So she's going to attack you with advantage. You see, once again, the thorns and vines shoot out from her crown.
Okay.
That's a 27 to hit. She super
With
hits.
me, mommy.
25 damage, Bev.
Okay.
That is...
Do I get to make a saving throw now?
I'm so sorry. Yes, you get to make a saving throw. You can make it with advantage because of Balnor.
Yep.
Because of Balnor.
Thanks, Daddy Balnor. 13 plus 4, 17 plus 2, 19.
Bev, you just bust out of it. You're just able to... emotionally, you're still fucking distraught, but you're able to break the curse.
My daddy's a big devil. He's a big devil fan.
Yeah, those devils just cleared the way for us, huh?
I gotta be honest, looking out there, I don't see devils and angels. I don't see good. I don't see right and wrong. I don't see black and white. I just see gray and gray.
Hey, we
Moonshine,
fought
that's
on the
your
side
turn.
of the devil on the way in, and now it just wasn't a bit, that's all.
It's my turn.
We walked right
Yeah.
into that one.
All right. I mean, I know, Papa. I'm gonna get us somewhere we can just, get out the way, keep everyone else safe. Tuck our tails between our legs. But before then, I guess I'm gonna try to do another. I'm gonna try and do a 3rd level enhance ability so that Hard One and Bev have advantage against Constitution saving throws.
Okay. She's going to cast Counterspell.
Then I suppose that is just, well, I'm bleeding her of her spell slots. But what am I to expect? What do I have to offer?
Moonshine, go ahead. And
She who was a druid and tried to pretend like she was a barbarian? What, because she went into battle and she couldn't do the big fancy hits like everyone else, so she tried to multi-class?
Moonshine, maybe your dad's cool. Maybe he's like the worst high elf. Maybe he's like a real shitty high elf.
Like a really dirty high elf.
Yeah, like real nasty. Like maybe he's got a bathtub outside.
Beverly, it is a testament to your kindness that you even want to assuage the insecurities of a rat like me.
Oh, yeah.
Moonshine, go ahead and make
Gotta
your
try.
con saving throw.
We're learning a lot about our dads today, and it's not making me happy.
I got it!
Oh,
I got it!
Oh.
I think I did. I got 22 plus...
Oh, yeah.
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 Oh, yeah. You got a nasty dad.
Oh my god, my dad's 30! I got a dirty
Down
dad!
30 dad.
I give her one a quick kiss back.
Oh,
And then I say, I got a dirty dad!
You got a dirty
Got a dirty dad. Yeah.
You learned that from your dirty dad?
He got down with Beema. He's got to be dirty, right?
he's got to be a freak.
He's got to be a freak.
That's
A
right.
nasty
You think
pa.
Beema would just get down with some random ass high elf?
That's right.
She's getting down with some dirty ass
Hey,
high
you
elf.
gotta be a freak to
You
keep up
gotta
with
be
me,
a
huh?
freak
You gotta
to
be
get with Jolene.
Honk if you nasty.
Freaky father? You had a freaky father.
Stop learning confidence from each other. Honk, honk, honk. Stop it.
That is her turn. She's going to... Jesus. Oh, my goodness.
Bust out the nasty horn. We back, boys.
Yeah, I start beating my chest. Yeah,
Yeah.
my dad's nasty. Who
got a dirty dad?
Kissing. Yeah.
My dad's nasty too, but it's less fun, honestly. I'm not gonna dwell on it.
I'm into where your dad's at.
Okay, we'll talk about that.
Well,
Me too,
not
man.
with those insinuations.
Okay. You see she goes, okay, enough with
Oh,
it.
and I spores her for fucking 12. I fucking forgot.
Yeah, you forgot you got that freaky fungus.
As I'm beating my chest, I loose up something freaky in there and I honk it onto her.
Oh, my God.
Clean your horn out. Honk, honk. Here it comes.
You honk onto her. And she goes,
I want to say it's like a little slushy, like a little bit like a 7-Eleven Slurpee.
Sure.
Just because I was just frozen.
Yeah.
Big gulp.
Oh, it's like a Coke Slurpee. It's all brown.
Yeah.
That's the best part.
Yeah, exactly.
She goes, okay, all right.
That's her turn.
Like a blue raz freeze.
All right, that's enough tricky stuff.
She just shoots a bunch of lightning at you guys. Chain lightning. Everybody give me a dexterity
Wow.
saving throw.
Yo.
Add 4 to that, boys and girls.
23.
22.
11.
Bev, you do not pass.
Yeah.
Other guys take half damage from this.
I probably take like 5 damage.
It's just a fucking quick 10d8. 38 damage.
Okay.
So the rest of you guys take...
Half.
Yes. So the rest of you guys take 19. That is Hardwin's turn.
Okay, I just got to get through this so I could get a second head from Galad Roselle.
I think we need to have a night in.
Yeah. We got to sit around a campfire and just talk for a while.
Y'all, I got this TV show we could watch together. It's called The Fall on Netflix.
Are you
I've been
on
looking
that
for
show or
something
something? Why do you promote it so much?
Gillian Anderson in a bikini.
17 to hit?
Suit, one piece.
17 does not hit.
Oh, wait, I'm going to use luck point.
Okay, last luck
Last
point.
luck.
Out all the stops, yeah.
Ooh.
And I got a 3.
It's
These
okay,
luck
Mama.
points aren't
Does not
lucky.
do it.
I'll use my second attack.
Okay.
Shout out to the 2 crew.
Ah,
So
you are.
brutal.
It's like
I'm-
you're not cursed, but you are being affected. So.
Oh, yeah, I'm
Yeah.
definitely.
You're faltering.
I'm
for sure.
affected. I'm affected.
I'm affected.
I'm going to use my second wind to
Okay,
roll HP back.
cool. She is going to use a legendary action, and she is going to shoot her little vine crown at Beverly. That hits. That is a 21 to hit.
Hits.
It's very hard for her to miss. She has a lot of stuff. 25 damage, Bev.
Whew.
That is
Bev looking hurt.
Balnor's turn. Balnor is just going to charge forward and take some swings. Misses on the first attack, misses on the second attack.
Just like me, Balnor. We're worthless and we damned our mothers to hell.
I don't know if I
maybe
did
just
that.
me, huh?
I couldn't save my family. I guess I feel sad too
So I
now.
guess I'm a piece of shit.
Hey,
Thanks, Balnor.
Hey, no problem, man.
that is at the end of Balnor's turn. You know what? She's going to cast Chain Lightning. Use 2 legendary actions
You know
to
what?
cast
We
a
knew
spell.
we weren't perfect.
Guys, go ahead and give me dex saving throws.
Okay. 14.
21. 19.
Bev just saves. Moonshine, you're going to take the full thing. Rest of you
Okay.
guys take half.
I'm probably still.
I ain't afraid. I ain't scared.
33 damage.
Okay.
So 16 to anybody who takes half.
I'm down.
Bev goes down.
Okay.
That is Bev's turn. Go ahead and give me a death save, Bev.
Love to death save.
Oh no.
Shout out to the 2 crew.
That's one fail. One in the fail column. Moonshine, that's your turn.
I'm gonna attack this bitch. Does a 17 hit?
Doesn't.
Okay. Then I'm gonna heal and word my boy Bev.
Thank you.
She is going. What level?
I'm doing 3rd level.
She counterspells it.
How many fucking counter spells you got up your damn sleeve, bitch? Show me your spell slots. How many spell slots you have?
I'm not going to show you that. I'll show you after. I'll save it for the short rest.
Does anyone have a fucking potion?
That is
Haven't seen a potion in
her
quite a while.
turn. On her turn, she's going to cast Chain Lightning again.
Can't hit me if I'm dead.
Everybody go ahead. She could, but she's going to hit Balnor instead. Everybody go ahead and give me dex saving throws.
Hey, you'll have to revive me because I forgot to use.
I got a nat 20, bitch. Does that mean that I jump in front of Hard One and save him?
Does
I got a 20, so maybe Balnor.
Does that mean I jump in front of Balnor and save him?
Let me see. Balnor actually saved. You guys
Okay.
all only take half.
All right.
You guys take 21 damage each, including Balnor. That is Hard One's turn.
I don't think I have anything for Bev. Can I shove his own amulet in his face?
No.
Okay, so I'm
Just
just
rub
gonna
it on my gums?
I'm just gonna try to swing my hammer at her then.
Sweet.
You killed my goddamn little brother.
Oh.
17.
Does not hit.
I know it. Oh my god. I got a 4.
Yikes.
This is terrible.
Yeah.
She is going to use the legendary action, shoot her little vine whip thing at you, Hard One. She hits.
You should eyeball him again. Just make him feel guilty. At least that doesn't hurt him.
Think she's all out of eyeballs. 23 damage, Hard One.
You okay?
Yeah.
Oh.
That is
High pitched.
Balnor's turn. Balnor, still pretty healthy. He's going to charge at her. Misses on the first attack. Hits on the second attack. Crits on the second attack.
Yes, Balnor.
Yes,
Oh, this is
Balnor,
bad,
needed
gang. This
that.
is bad. This is really
Yeah,
bad.
why do I fucking crit on my fucking deck save and not?
He does 16
Fucking
damage
hit.
to her. She's looking pretty messed up.
Please revive me so I can use my true strike. Otherwise, everyone will be mad at me.
At the end of Balnor's turn, she takes another attack on Hard One. She hits. 21 damage, Hard One.
Okay, still up.
Nice. That is Bev's turn. Bev, go ahead and give me a death save.
Okay.
Nat 20, nat
I wave to Hard One's mom.
20, nat 20.
Jesus Christ!
Another 2.
Shout out to the 2 crew again.
Oh dear me.
Whoa.
Two fails.
Oh dear, dear, dear,
Fuck
dear.
me.
Dear me.
No! Jesus Christ! No! I have so much to do. I have a very full docket.
Moonshine, that is your turn.
Okay. I want to throw something out the window to distract her and then run over and healing word Bev.
Oh, you want to do like a sleight of hand check or something to like throw an axe at her or something, so she like
Yes.
tries to dodge out of the way.
Yes.
Okay.
I just want to distract her so she can't counterspell.
Go ahead and roll a sleight of hand check against her perception.
13.
What do you have in your pack that you're gonna like toss at her?
I throw the jar of nanner flies at her.
Oh my god, that's so funny. Jar shatters, nannerflies start flying around the room.
Oh, they're fun.
What is this? Go ahead and cast your healing word.
Hero.
No, actually, I'm
Queen.
touching him, so I'm gonna do a cure
You're
wounds.
gonna do a cure wounds.
Ah,
Moonshine, peek behind the screen. She's out of counter spells.
Oh, fuck me. Okay. That is gonna be a 24.
24.
24, young Bev. Young Bev, come back.
I pop back up, stand up straight, then instantly take a knee and bow to my new queen.
You are worth worshiping.
I know what you did, and I know the sacrifice it took.
I may have decimated an entire species that I committed my life to propagating.
This genocide,
Just nannerflies filling the room.
this genocide will not be in vain.
They're not dead. They're just flying around. You just like brought them to the
right.
to the winter court.
Everybody on your turn, just like grab a few.
This is her being a complete dickhead, and I'm so sorry, but
How much? 24?
she has to do this.
24.
Legendary action whips at Beth.
Jesus.
Natural 17. She super hits.
Wait, 17?
Natural 17. She got like a 29 to hit. I rolled a 17. She has a plus 12
I
damage.
got you. Okay.
21 damage.
Oh, thank God.
Ah, he's still standing.
Still standing.
Still up.
Still on his feet.
That is her turn. She's starting to get frazzled. Why won't you?
Nannerfuzz, descend. Nannerfuzz, descend. Does she take any damage from the nannerfuzz?
No.
Just 1 damage.
She takes 1 damage from the nannerflies, yeah. She is going to take 1 attack against Bev. That is 22 to hit. No matter what, she takes you down. She knocks you back out. But your death saves are restarted, so you're not going to die.
It was
That's pretty
brief and
dope.
beautiful. Have me
That's
back.
cool.
Back to bed. It's great, honestly. You don't have to think. You don't have to dwell on stuff. I recommend.
You do see she is going to cast. She does the eyeball thing to Balnor. You see Balnor just. Ah!
He's relived
feel-
it recently.
That's what I was
This
gonna
is
say. I
such
feel
an
like
open
Alanis
wound.
kind of did a gentle version of this to him.
He's like starting to be frozen. Oh no. That is your turn, hard one.
Let's see if I can hit for fucking once. 19.
Hits.
Yes.
Crit, dude. Did you? Is that
No,
natural?
that was
okay.
with my modifier. Jeez, I would have been way more excited. 19 damage.
Hard one. Finish her.
Yes.
Oh.
Good lord, you little queen bitch. You showed us every bad thing we ever did, but what about you? You kidnapped a king, took over a court, made a deal with a fucking wannabe god, and then teased a little boy. You are
I
a
showed him
piece
everything.
of shit.
I showed him the truth.
Moonshine, hit her with a nannerfly.
I shoved the shards of nannerfly jar with a couple nannerflies left down her fucking throat.
Let's see if that
Oh,
will breathe.
Jesus Christ. Yeah, you take
I said, go, breed in her gut.
You take the shattered jar and you cut her with a piece of glass, and you see the nannerfly smell the blood. And all go and fly around her. No,
Whoa.
no.
Shit, we've been keeping them for a reason.
They are malicious.
You see as she is eaten alive by nannerflies. You see her crown begins rapidly expanding with more vines and thorns, essentially consuming her. It rips her apart from the inside. You see it like grows inside from behind her eyeballs. She lets out a horrible screech, and she just explodes as there is nothing left of her. And then you see the vines retract and reform the crown, and there's just this crown, the crown of the Winter Court. This crown of thorns lying on the ground.
Balnor?
You see,
Let's use a glove to pick that one up.
you guys see King Lesterborn. His crown stops shining as brightly. This crown that looked like it was burning him. It seems like Queen Ezra was perhaps exacerbating whatever was going on with him in addition to whatever Theala was doing to him. He no longer appears to be in physical pain, but he's still got the madness in his eyes. And he goes, "What have you done? Theala will punish us for this. She will punish us. Goddess, forgive me." He begins running towards the window.
Oh, shit. We tackle him.
Yeah.
And that's where we'll end our section.
I'm still barbarian
Wait.
because that shit, the frozen shit didn't knock me out of being barbarian, right?
No.
I'm dead, so he trips on me. Duh, solved.
God, lot to discuss on the short
Lot
rest.
to unpack. Usually you just like hammer in on one of us. All three this time.
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah, we were all punished.
Like to beat on everybody, you know? I like Moonshine's was perhaps the most jokey, but the most hurtful.
True.
Because she hates the high elves so much.
Yeah. Mine is probably the one that just fucks us over the most, huh?
Oh yeah, I was
Yeah.
like, no, it's just Erlen. You guys will survive. But then I was like, oh no, your dad made
Lest
a deal
you
with the
forget.
devil.
No, but I don't know. We got to hear him out.
I mean, sure, we'll hear him
give
out.
him
We
the benefit
gotta.
of the doubt,
And
yeah.
you know what else we'll hear out? The short rest.
Nice.
When we record
Guys,
it.
go to patreon.com/nadpod. That's NADDPOD. Don't
Ooh, I wanna
sing
sing.
yet. Guys, we got some things to plug. Watch Hot Date on Netflix, me and Emily's sketch show. You can also buy our book, Hey You Up, How to Turn Your Booty Call into Your Emergency Contact. It's a satirical relationship advice book. You can get it on Amazon or on Audible. Caldwell, what do you got to plug?
Ooh, you should check out Cartoon Hell on Dropout. Sign up.dropout.tv/NADPOD, I believe. We'll take you there. Is that true?
That is true.
Great. And it's a show that I made with Nathan Yaffe and some of my other friends, Jacob Andrews and Julia Lepetit. A lot of fun drawing that we do on that show. And it's also in hell, but fun, unlike this show, which is in hell and sad.
Right. And how do people send us stuff, Caldwell?
Ooh, you can do it at 1920 Hillhurst Avenue, number 222, Los Feliz, California, 90027. Got some stuff that I need to plug on our next show, because we've had some people send us stuff to the P.O. Box, and it's really nice, and I want to talk about it. So
Yeah, guys, if you have fan art, feel free to send it along, and we'll hang it in the studio. We got our friend Danny sent us some character portraits. We actually hung them a few weeks back, but forgot to shout it out, so thank you, Danny.
They look fucking
good as
cherry.
They look dope. Hardman, what do you got to plug?
You know what? I'm gonna plug Emily's music this week because the internet brought to my attention that you make all of the music for this podcast, or next to all of it.
It was just brought to your attention.
I knew it, but the internet brought to my attention that not enough people know it. So more people should. And where can they hear the music that you make?
Well, I put some stuff on Spotify under Emily Axford. I also have a secret Spotify named Sierra Needle.
Sierra Needle.
I wrote an album about breakfast a long time
It's
back.
dope. It's really good.
That was one of my first ones I put on Spotify. Sierra Needle was a girl from my college that was banned from my college.
Still a real person, though.
Long live Sierra Needle.
And so I took that on as a name. So yeah, I don't know, kind of put on the spot. I wasn't prepared to plug this.
No.
Well, I'm glad you plugged Sierra Needle.
A real person and a real band.
What did Sierra Needle do? I don't know, guys. Enticing.
Find out more on The Short Rest?
Yeah.
We'll definitely we're gonna record in like a week, so we have time to look it
Yeah,
up.
we'll look her up on Facebook.
I bet the school's in the wrong.
Sweet, guys. Thank you so much for listening. Follow us on Twitter at CHMurph is me, at Caldy is Caldwell, at Axford is Emily, at Jake Hurwitz is Jake, and tweet about the show using hashtag NADPOD. That's NEDDPOD.
We are
The
Youth of the nation, we are.
youth of the nation.
Hello, friends. Caldwell here to shout out our benevolent Council of Elders. I'm doing it solo this time, and I could not be happier, so let's go. Brad D., the only pebble pot that isn't Craven. Brad has to open the champagne for all his relatives because they're all scared of the loud pop. J. Lomas 72, aka Steelbreaker. Hard One's Gymspiration. Steelbreaker is so committed, they have a weighted water bottle so their water breaks still get them gains. Dylan B., a sword-wielding wizard surrounded by a floating army of blades at all times. Update, Dylan B. slayed their blind date, as in accidentally killed them with a stray blade while going for a goodnight kiss. Danny P., Bohemia's resident artist, painted Hard-Won's senior portrait at the Dwarfenage, currently going through a landscape phase and considering a residency in the Feywild. Tom P., Father of the Realm and Serenader of Sleeping Babies. Tom's skills are so sought after, stores have started selling Tom Noise machines. Spinster Cask Brew, patron elder of libations, ale maker to gods and heroes of Bohemia alike. Apparently inspired by Queen Ezra's icy reign, Spinster recently brought the chilled red wine trend to Bohemia. Griffin SD, aka The Stranger, the Silver Dragonborn Eldritch Knight and ex-owner of the Badger's Pint Inn. Also the owner of the Badger's Pint Inn. That's right, they just bought a new tavern and named it after the first one. They turned it into a total shithole though, in a long con effort to sully the Yelp rating of the first one so they can buy it back cheap. Beardman Dan, the longest beard in all of Bohemia. Their beard is so long it dips into Trinivale. Scott D., a high elf who, like most other Glade home youngins, tried their first sip of the only slightly alcoholic Glade nectar when they were 45. Hermes W., the Bat King. Hermes has witnessed a rising class of bat venture capitalists looking to make a play for their throne and turn the Bat Kingdom into a bat plutocracy. Spartus, author of Spart Notes, the popular series of books that summarizes long novels into a few succinct rears. Very helpful. Adam R., the R-rated assassin. Unfortunately, Adam gets their adult rating less for their violence and more for the mature topics they cover, like divorce and drug addiction. Cassandra MHP, aka Cassandra Max HP. Cassandra has so much HP, they use Queen Ezra's melancholy freezing as cryotherapy. Danielle, the Dastardly Dame. Danielle is so dastardly that she keeps a Fomorian around just to change her light bulbs. QC, aka Haldor Frostback, MVP of the Giant Wars, crewed on the SS Stormborn, and fought alongside Elias and Red. Haldor is currently working on the QE2, that's the Queen Ezra cruise lines, and yes, they're in for rough seas. Manny the Mundane, accidental deity who got in the way of a lich's spell to reach divinity. When you get to a hotel early but the room's ready, that's Manny looking out for you. Daniel Yu, aka Multifor, the many-faced magician. They've got so many faces that they're actually super top-heavy. Truly, this magical lad is an absolute unit. Jordan DJ, legendary DJ of the realm, recently spun a set of sad road trip jams and somehow got everyone to start a mosh pit to Snow Patrol. Jeffrey S., Lord of the Fjord, Born of the Sword, and Slayer of the Charcuterie Board. Jeff S.'s charcuterie arrangements show a deep respect for prosciutto and smoked Gouda alike. Cutter W., a high elf dandy turned crick barkitect. After all the bush and shrub shenanigans with Queen Cirilla, Cutter is contemplating branching out from just trees. John S., aka Schubert the Mushroom, has never once been cooked into a chicken marsala. Never once! Ryan M., another Frostwind ram named Ryan that Hard-Won didn't choose. Currently running so young and wild and free, they actually inspired the 2011 Snoop Dogg Wiz Khalifa collab by the very same name. Elena C., a crick elf who stayed at the crick after everyone else left. Still hasn't noticed. Just thinks everyone must have caught something in the timeout bag and is at home sleeping it off. Andrew M., a mighty Kuatoa warrior. We haven't met any in this campaign yet, but rest assured, they're weird and cool. They probably all like bowling or something. We'll figure it out later. Michael McD., head mixologist at the Blue Manna Inn. Recently created an Ulfgar-themed cocktail that's just red Gatorade and an entire handle of grain alcohol. It's served in a bathtub. Victor T., Balnor's boy, whose loving dad was ripped from his family and transported to another world. Luckily, Victor T. was also recently transported to another world. Unfortunately, it's just a slightly more steampunk version of Austria. Justin I., a hobgoblin who loves corn. That's right, Justin is the world's first cobgoblin, and their only weakness is Jiffy Pop. Clayton M., the Claymation Dalmatian. Clayton recently started dating Annie S., the anime Sharpay, and things are going really well. Paws crossed. The Professional, the only lawyer to successfully beat Pawpaw in litigation, but most well known for leading the case to successfully abolish private timeout sacks. Way to go, Professional. Jacob C., the Bohemian Barrel Maker. Jacob actually made the barrel of elvish wine Hard-Won used to trick the Chosen. Thank you, Jacob. We owe you our life. Elena M., a goblin tech entrepreneur who created a shareable scooter that's currently taken the Feywild by storm. Literally, they're powered by storms and are incredibly dangerous. McPucks, the amazing codemaster who programmed our website. It works great on all platforms except for magical pools of ethereal water. McPucks, can we get a fix for that? Earl and Kathleen L., a pair of druids who are each other's familiars. Their love language is incredibly complex, and they are making it work. Jive G, an Esri scientist who created a strain of arcane that just mellows you out and only occasionally makes you explode. Corbin A, the orb hoarder. Corbin is a deplorable orc who adores orbs, so I implore you to store your orb before Corbin murders you, and then takes it. Jostrich, the jock ostrich. Since they're not afraid of anything, the Jostrich spends their time shoving other nerds' heads into holes that they make. Charo Arcadius, a tiefling warlock whose tail has a mind of its own. It also has a stomach and an intestinal tract of its own, which makes mealtime a freaking chore. Damiel R., Ram Daniel's evil twin. Damiel recently made a deal with Akaram, the Ram Devil, and now they're the final boss of Bohemia. Watch out, boobs. Nicholas R., aka Saint Cricolas, used to deliver gifts in a big bag, but youngins kept Frenchin' in it, so now they just bring gift certificates. Jennifer V., a popular vlogger who shows kids how to make their own super cute but incredibly dangerous gelatinous cubes. Destin C., a fart bard who wields their butt like a weapon. Their musical toots decimate even the strongest of foes. It'd be gross if it wasn't so damn effective. Devin B., the bodega lord. Doesn't need to take short or long rests because they're open 24/7, baby. Michael L., a Fomorian with FOMO. Seriously, all their friends keep posting pics of them disemboweling commoners, and Michael's stuck at home studying for the LSAT. That's rough, buddy. Sam H., a normal human in a party full of colorful heroes. Sam makes up for their lack of skills by being super rich and always paying for the hotel rooms. Kelvin Noodles, a pasta elemental. Kelvin recently pledged themselves to a dark pasta demon, and now all their attacks are coated in a thick, delicious squid ink. Sergio Salazar Solomon Zacharias de Sequani, 7th of his name, a sexy Peruvian snake folk with sweet snake patterns on his skin. Sergio's been hitting the gym recently because they ate an entire cow and all their armor just won't fit. Trele the Cray Fae. When Trele was a baby, she loved to play with clay and once made a gray ashtray for her mame. Aaron G., master of the banishment spell, pops their blackheads by vanishing them from their pores. Sexy. Effective. Jory S., a jacked wizard who casts minor illusion on themselves to make them look a little weaker so as not to embarrass the other wizards. Alucard, a reverse Dracula. Alucard doesn't suck blood, they spit extra into your neck. Baby Doc, the only doctor to ever perform their own C-section, also put on their own braces as a tween. Adam H., the crick elf who spent the least time in the timeout sack, but only because they were off necking in the woods. Colin G., an iron dwarf with a heart of gold. Not gold, coal. An iron dwarf with a heart of coal. Like the others. Ryan, Hard One's Ram, who just won the title of prom king at their new Ram High School. Way to live your best life, Rye. Big Buck, pregnant elk moonshine, aka Moose Shine's elkin baby, who will probably be raised by their father, a hell dolphin living on an island. Richard F., an arcane dealer whose drug is actually a placebo for folks trying to kick their habit. Noble. John W.D. introduced the crick to espresso. Needless to say, the realm wished they hadn't. Troy McSee, a rogue with a cold, having a very hard time sneaking and thieving with their sniffling and sneezing. Cannibalistic Cthulhu is thinking about going vegan, but just accidentally ate their local arugula farmer. Sam L., a geomancer who makes jars enchanted with sexy spells for nanner flies to pork in. Dom R., a merfolk that's half mermaid, half kinku, aka a bird maid, also aka a flying fish, which I just realized is a real thing. Josh S., the revived cyborg version of Josh the Kobold. Robo Josh can now deadlift more than Hard One, but not squat! That's important, remember that. Blitzkrieg Dimitri, owner of Dwarger's Big Burger, just unveiled a new chicken sandwich, which no one wants because you go to Dwarger's for the Big Burger. Come on. Caleb Storm, cupbearer in Cord's Great Hall. Cord's cup is the size of a small SUV, so Caleb is strong as fuck. Andrew A., the new mayor of the Crick. Unfortunately, all of their constituents have fled to Gladeholm, but Andrew A. is using this opportunity to do a lot of infrastructure work. Subway could use some repair. Nicholas C., has starred in every single movie ever made in Bohemia. Recently tried their hand at writing a role for themselves, and their Rotten Tomato scores are not great. Matt L., an orcish Lothario with a very successful kissing booth. Mike H., the Dragonborn Centaur, called the Hightower because they love clam baking the turret in their dad's castle and getting high. Kevin S., the Slider Drider Rider Glider, a drow arachnid who loves tiny sandwiches so much they have recently taken one as their steed, and that steed has sprouted wings and can now soar above the clouds. Garrett M., a bard who invented Seattle-type garage band grunge music, a garage bard. Matthew E., one of the only cool green teens, hangs out with Egwene in a pack called the Green Tweens. Samuel B., the most important member of the Cobb Squad, in charge of keeping the crew stocked with crickwater. B Money, a religious rapper from Galateron who totally struck gold when Theala took over. Tilford G., a wizard who specializes in conjuring tapas. According to Stunkbug, Tilford is the most powerful wizard in Bohemia. Guardian of Light Zach H., Bohemia's only Keyblade wielder, and the only Bohemian besides Beverly to think Mickey Mouse is badass. Mitch D., an enlightened drunken master water genasi named Doc Alpha. Doc once tried crickwater, then blacked out and woke up having liberated Galateron. Curtis S., a short skinny human who had a much harder time at the dwarfenage than Hard One, but was way less emo about it. Colton B., Mama's possum trainer who has turned into more of a friend since the Possum Queen was awakened. They meet up for drinks on Tuesday nights. Jins Christian T., the social media influencer behind Jins Lindell Comedy, and thus Jins Lindell Official's worst enemy. Gage M., the fastest draw at the crick. Not the most accurate, but the fastest. Many a stump have been defaced by Gage's stray bullets. Montana Monarch, a sentient butterfly who lives at the crick. Montana doesn't need to ride a horse, but boy do they. Tiavina Saragan, an Asimar paladin who drunkenly swore a blood oath, but forgot what for. They were visited by the god Bahamut and thought, oh hey, maybe I swore an oath to him, but felt too awkward to bring it up. Rayleigh P.S., the only pixie farmer who pays taxes. Thanks for keeping the roads paved, Rayleigh. Aaron C., a goblin pilot who actually follows strict safety guidelines, is mercilessly made fun of by the other goblins. Dragon Senpai, the Dragon Senpai, teaches dragons how to hoard gold and then sit on top of it, which is very uncomfortable and thus a lot harder than it looks. Hannah F., one of only 17,000 airship pilots who are more skilled than Hard One. That's a good one. Bradley E., a member of Balnor's village who escaped the drow attack and survived by hiding in a pricker bush and eating mayo nuts, known around the Autumn Court as the Prince of the Pricks. Devin T., the new defense against the dark arts teacher at Esri Magic Academy. Devin is secretly evil and plotting to kill Tonathan Tinkle. Fun! Ellen D., hosts a daytime talk show in Galateron called Ellen. Unfortunately, all of the dancing has been banned since The Chosen took over. Carborough Chapel Hill FPV, a fellow horse who ran off with Bojangles after the band of boobs forgot that they had him. Chad A., a critter translator down at the crick who is fluent in the possum's native rear and ye old mantis speak. Reese N.S., an awakened possum who chooses to speak in rears as a tribute to their rich heritage. TJ M., a crick bullywug who had dental surgery to go undercover as a swamp bullywug. It's like that movie Face Off, but with a weird frog man with nice teeth. So actually just like that movie Face Off. And that's all of our elders. Thank you all so much for listening. We really appreciate it, and we will see you next week. Bye-bye.
That was a HeadGum podcast.